is the fan going so slow? I want this thing running at full mega speed.
I can smell him coming.
What? Oh, oh,
Oh.
well, we should be live now. I don't know what's going on as
Yes.
far as the folks at home.
What are you guys playing?
This is a
Stray.
cat game called Stray. Also, the light went
Oh,
on.
so that's the context of the cat thing. I was like, what the hell? I didn't understand.
Well, does this not connect?
I
It
just
was
haven't done
connecting
anything.
Huh?
I just didn't do anything yet.
Well, it doesn't seem to be connecting for what it... Unless I have to... Oh, okay, yeah, it works. It's weird that it wasn't working.
Kitty.
All right.
Well, it's been a while since we played. My goodness.
Yeah, and you're playing as Aurora, the cat.
Okay, so how?
And we got IDS for the first time playing Stray with us, but IDS doesn't get to play because he's not a cool guy.
I'm not playing. I'm not looking at it. Look, dude, I'm the fucking cat. I'm the cat in the situation.
Yeah,
just
look.
manipulated from afar.
We just have this set up so...
So we still can't hear it, and they cannot.
Yeah, no, they cannot. Technically, I can hear it, but I turned it down way for myself, so I can't listen to it either. We could switch if you wanted to hear it a little more. Like, I could turn it up a
You're
bit.
fine.
What is this? What is this thing floating above the cat?
It's a robot.
It's a
She
small
helped the kitty cat helped fix this little robot with AI. Basically, this is sort of like a post-apocalyptic kind of world with robots. And so
Okay.
the robots are like kind of helping, trying to find like the world outside of their robot land.
Okay, and what the hell has that got to do with a cat?
I guess cats are one of the last organic beings are still around in this robot land.
I
Yeah.
was walking around yesterday, and there was this really friendly cat that kept following me, and I really knew I could steal it, but I didn't.
Yeah.
But if I wanted to steal that cat, I really could have. Robbing
Yeah.
the owners, I could have flexed on the original owners by being the far superior owner. I've said this
Yeah.
many a time, but I'd want to have a child out of spite so I could flex on bad parents how great I can raise my kids.
I really think you do a good job too. You'd literally, and then you'd raise your children to be just as like hateful but competent.
Yeah, if you raise spite kids, spite kid like spy kids.
Yeah, spy
Spite
kids, but spite kids.
Yeah, Spite Box Kids.
Yeah.
It's the new TV show released with the baby version of the Clegg characters.
Yeah, perfect. Are you trying to figure out what to do because you forgot? That is
Yeah.
true. It has been a while. So, but you
Did
do
you guys
remember that?
Did you guys play this on stream before?
Yeah, twice actually. And the second time we played mods, and my favorite one was we were able to turn the cat into CJ from GTA 5.
Oh, I've seen videos of that. But
I actually got that mod.
How do I
that's
run
amazing.
again?
I think it's the either B or A. Again, these buttons, like for some reason with the Nintendo Switch controller, they have the buttons switched differently between A and B. So you have to like.
What are
So
these
it's not
little
beat-
poop? What are
it's
these
not
little
beat
fucking
around.
poop monsters jumping on you?
I guess they're sort of like the cancer of this post-apocalyptic world. They're sort of like.
They remind me of the blobs that Mr. Incredible had shot into his ass in.
Oh
fucking the first
yeah,
movie.
but not black. They're like fleshy.
I
Mm.
can't
Yeah.
figure out how to run.
Wait, let me hold it so I can remember because I have like muscle memory with these. Oh yeah, it's the trigger.
Which one?
Trigger.
Left?
Right.
Oh, so I'm
It's like
going
a gun.
Oh,
You're like
I see,
you're
I see, I see.
you're firing the cat out into this space. Also, let's look at some of the chat. Hey there, Callan. What the dog doing? There's no dog. It's a kitty. What the orange guy doing? Yeah, get to the point. He's asking about
Yeah.
you. Wait. Oh, we were making fun of Get to the Point last stream, weren't we?
And I think Nicky Boy commented the fact that you went kitty cat.
Did I? Did I say kitty cat like that?
You did.
Ugh,
I
that's
think
really
that's what Nicky Boy
embarrassing.
said.
That's really
embarrassing.
embarrassing. How does our sound sound actually? I have not. See if I
Oh,
could just.
oh.
I'm gonna undo this just for a sec, just so I can listen back to us and see
And I
how.
think Nicky Boy commented the fact
We
that you
sound
were a
cool.
cat.
Did I? Did I
Okay,
say
Cal and
kitty cat like
Fishabeth
that?
and IDS. My favorite
Yeah, we sound okay.
variety of various elements here once again. to
Whoa,
capture the
whoa,
best.
whoa. That was really sudden that you just jumped in reading that. You scared me for a second there. Especially
what's
with how
crazy is that-
monotone your reading voice was. Let's
It's
put some
crazy, Search Gaming.
enthusiasm.
We're actually live. We're streaming with your family right now, Search Gaming. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah. You're we're with the whole family. We're goofing and gaffing with the whole family. Oh yeah,
Mark
sorry.
Surge, Howard Surge, Bob Surge,
Yep.
Power Surge.
Oh, Callan, Fishabith, and IDS, my favorite lords and lady of various elements. Here, once again, to capture the hearts and minds of those who stop and listen to them.
That was pretty good.
Thank
A
you.
little more volume would have been nice. You have a loud lady voice.
A loud lady voice. Okay.
It's true.
All right.
But her tendency is to be all shy, like, "Ooh, I'm too scared to talk with people, especially people on the internet."
Stop it. Constantly just picks on me all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah, sorry. So much so that
Such a vile man.
yeah,
I
I'm
know.
kind of a bad boy. I'm the bad boy of BioTube, as they say.
I'm the bad guy.
You let it overheat,
Duh.
Elizabeth, and now you're gonna die. But thankfully they all
They
ran.
all just suicided.
Yeah, they all just
Yeah,
ran
they
through
look
the...
like
They
they do
kamikaze.
look like lemmings in a way.
Yeah, they kind of act
Kamikaze
like
digital.
lemmings too. They're just so desperate for you that they won't care where they land when they jump.
How are you
can-
killing? Like, what is the cat doing? Is that, like,
The cat. Well, technically, it's you sort of control the cat when you move around, but you also control the robot because he got like a special like implant that kind of
needs?
yeah, he has special needs and it gives him like an extra
Special
frequency
needs.
with like purple light that blows up these
Okay.
things.
Oh.
Whoa! You found out how to open the door.
Ah!
Did you just drop something?
No, I just scared myself because the remote vibrated. Oh, shit. I opened them. I
Well-
woke them up. Loud
well-
Lady Liz. Thank you.
Wait! You woke. They were already awake. The eyes have already been looking at you.
I know, but then I died. But they've been asleep this whole time until I opened the door. I can't jump across.
You
I have to
can't-
go back through this way.
Okay, well go.
I'm going.
Okay.
Okay. IDS, tell about the story of you
Oh!
murdering a cat.
I don't wanna hear that
Basically, I
story.
was walking down the street and this little furball walked across my feet, and I kicked it so hard in the ribs that it exploded into small particles.
That's kind of cool. So it's not like there wasn't even bone left. Don't you remember? You gotta like.
I'm pressing A.
It's not A. Remember,
Yeah.
it's switch. It's
I
like
pressed
B.
A. I pressed A so hard there wasn't any bones left. It was just like cat.
It's switched because of Xbox. Sorry, I can't control how badly this game is designed.
It's okay.
Although technically, it's also the Switch controller that's also badly designed.
I'll look the
Hit the
same for me.
button.
See? Right, I wake them up. Just by opening the door.
They're already awake. They just look at you.
No, their eyes were closed.
They weren't closed.
They were when
I literally just saw
before
them.
the door opened.
They were not. These eyes have been open the whole time. I literally walked by before you.
Let me show you.
Okay.
Okay,
These
look,
eyes realize.
They just weren't looking at you.
I'll show you. Look,
See, they were. One
They're
was literally
shut.
right open.
they're shut. They're all shut.
But only because
They're
if
all
you get
shut.
close to them, they open.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they
I'll show
do.
you.
They were open for me before.
They're closed.
Well, they are being like that now. But one of them was open, literally right as it loaded up.
I don't agree.
Look,
It
Tolo
literally
Quiro,
was.
it was
That is no argument. I'm gonna go pull back the stream
Okay.
right now. I'm
Tolo
actually gonna
Quiro,
use your
that was
phone.
satire. Like, I only kill cats in a satirical manner.
Because that's what my question was. There was no bone. It was just particles. Like basically, you
Exactly.
Thanos them.
It was just
In
a
a
big
way.
goof. Like, that cat's death was a goof.
It was kind of a goof. And I think even
fact,
Elizabeth
my-
can appreciate that.
In my school, I see husbandry in the comments. There was a course called fish husbandry. And
Yeah.
only one person did it, so they cancelled it.
Oh man. Elizabeth, would you attend a fish husbandry
I was about
class?
to say, come December, aren't you going to be doing fish husbandry?
I don't know what that is.
Fish husbandry? It's breeding fish. You've never heard of husbandry? It's when, you're basically it's basically just being a scientist of sorts.
A
with-
breeder?
yeah, a breeder.
It's
Well,
just
I
being a
don't-
friend to fish.
Breeder.
An exclusive friend
Woo!
to fish that you
Beep, beep, beep,
stay
beep.
with forever.
Thank you. Ah.
They're switched.
Okay, they're dead.
Well, at least you got the volume for your frightened noises.
No, I don't want to get. Oh, they're following me. I don't like that. Ah!
She's. I can't wait to do more horror games with Elizabeth.
I
dude.
can.
IDS, are you
Oh.
excited for horror video gaming?
Yeah, I'm excited for Corridor Gaming.
Ah!
I think that's
Digital?
a studio.
Ah!
Corridor. I'm really excited for Rocket Jump to come back. Freddie Wong has been a
Ah.
fixture in my life that I really miss.
Yeah. I get that.
Surge says Callan.
He's pretty
Guess
cool.
what?
In fact, that was my favorite moment in She-Hulk when fucking Freddie Wong appeared and let Abomination out. It was crazy.
Yep.
Babe, I did it.
You did it?
I opened the door. Bye,
Yeah.
bitches. I mean, sorry.
Oh man. Good job, bro. You did it.
I'm
You
pretty
opened
cool.
the door. And we got a whole ton of viewers now. Cal, is it true that you are 5'3"? No, it is not true. I have 3 inches on 5'3". I'm 5'6". I'm still a mini man though. I'm manlet, if you will.
He's a very manly, amazing man who I love very much.
Queero, Lord of Proper Animal Husbandry. Who that? Who is that man? Who is Queero? Who is Queer Eye?
Is he queer?
That one student who took the fish husbandry. His name? Wait, what'd you say?
Kanye
So
West.
is he queer?
Is he queer?
This
Yeah.
is
Kanye
very
West is
disturbing.
queer.
I don't,
Oh yeah, there's giant
I don't
eyes.
like this.
Well, Amber Rose tweeted out that he liked fingers in his butt.
Yes, we're getting a cool animal
Cutscene.
cutscene. We get the
Sweet.
the little robot is now going to tell
What
us.
is why do the walls have eyes?
I guess these are like.
Ah!
That scared you?
Yeah.
You're so easy to startle. Ooh,
That was
the
Aurora a
cat's
couple
gonna
days ago.
start in a war. Also, IDS, this is a mod too. The cat in this game is an orange tabby cat, but I've
I was gonna say I've seen screenshots and I don't remember it being a black cat. Why
Yeah.
mod it to be black?
just because it looked like her cat.
Oh.
No, did the robot break?
Yeah.
Shoot.
Honestly, I
Run.
will get a cat
I
again
am-
at some point. I love cats.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yes.
cats are cool.
good idea.
Now, here's an interesting question, IDS, because we can agree
Yeah.
cats are fine. I don't love cats just because I don't like any pets. I like.
I just.
You weren't running.
I was holding that.
Why weren't you running? Why weren't you running? Oh, IDS, way to make us feel bad for our normie memes.
Oh,
Look, man. Yeah,
If you're really gonna quote a Nigerian meme, you should go for the. If you think
Wait.
you
I'm
can
holding
graduate
it.
this
Wait.
school without
if I
kissing
take it
my
off, I'm not gonna
cock,
run.
that's the better one.
I'm running. I'm
it
ready.
seems like you could be going faster,
You'd think
but
so.
I guess so.
Oh, what do I do? What do I do? Keep running. Duh.
Yeah.
Has anyone in the crowd watched Slipping Jimmy?
I watched clips from the Slipping Jimmy cartoon, and yeah, it's pretty bad.
Oh,
Yes, is that your new favorite cartoon series, Slippin' Jimmy?
It's just I haven't seen anything. I've only heard about its existence today.
Yeah, it's really random. It's the best new extension to the Breaking Bad universe, to be honest.
Is it like canon? What is it?
I mean,
No!
technically, there's elements of it are canon. Like, I watched someone review all the episodes, and they have like characters who show up in the show. Not a ton of them though. Like, it's rather innocuous and silly. Callan already makes Saul Good Matoran. Like Goodman, but
Alright.
Good Matoran.
Let's Last go, chance to look at me,
Hector.
my poor robot. Yay, we're alive.
Yep.
Oh.
We're actually watching through Breaking Bad. It was dark. It was alone. It felt. Aw. You saved B12, your robot friend. I'm so glad. Drawing that much power was rough on my core. IDS, can you say that there's anything that you've done in your life that's been rough on your core?
Sir is trying to get your attention.
On my core. You mean like my abs?
Yeah, exactly. Also, congrats,
would you let-
Surge.
Would you let an 8-year-old fall from a meter onto your nuts for $1 million, Caleb?
An 8-year-old fall on my meter. Are you talking about my penis?
Fall on your nuts
Yeah.
from a meter height for $1
Okay.
million.
How are my nuts prepared? Are they like stretched out and taped down?
Yeah, they are, and he's wearing steel-toed boots.
Oh, so he's gonna land. He's gonna
No
land
kids for
foot
you.
first. He's gonna land foot
Yeah.
first.
No children for you.
A
I'd
meter
eat
height
you.
for 1 million.
Shoot. Okay. Can I ask for an additional detail?
Firstly, I just need to read Mr. Unknown's my new favorite comment from him ever. Last chance to look at me, Jalok.
That is a good one. That's a
Like
good
that.
one.
Anyway, more detail. That's it. You don't get to choose the obesity of the child either.
No,
If
no,
he's
no,
skinny-
no. My question is,
Okay.
what is the chance? What is the percentage chance that I will just like lose all possibility of having kids, or maybe even lose a nut? Like, what is the
That possibility of losing a nut, let's put it at 80%.
80?
The possibility of not having kids, let's put it at 40%.
Wait. It's 80% that I might lose a nut.
I'd still love you.
Yeah.
Damn. But it's only 40% that I would lose all ability to have children.
Yeah, like the other nut might, pick up the slack.
Fair enough. I mean, well, that's assuming that I don't luckily fall on that 20% where I get both.
This is true. Yeah, you could lose everything, but you get the million.
Also, what is the minimum amount of time that I'd be in pain for, like,
That's
after
gonna
the
be a
fact?
lot. Like, I don't know what the time period that would be, but it would be pretty fucking painful.
Yeah. Oh my, he was a scientist. Whoa, B12 is learning things about himself.
He was a human.
B12.
Wait, his
His
intelligence.
body
Oh my
was
gosh.
in he. Oh my gosh.
Well, he wasn't
His-
human.
Yeah.
So,
No, he
is
wasn't.
the
They cloned
protagonist
his-
the robot?
No, it's literally.
Sort of, yeah. The most of the human elements are coming from the robot, but you're playing as the cat. You're sort of like helping the protagonist. Basically, if the protagonist was like a cripple in a wheelchair, and you're his
Mhm.
you're his buddy.
You've been missing all the storyline here.
Who cares?
I care.
You're playing. This is supposed to be a cat simulator, babe. So I'm sorry.
You do. This is like the goat simulator of 2022. Isn't that great?
It is. I need a moment. Aw, he's having a moment. He's having emotions and feelings. But no, no, Elizabeth, this is not
You
a
almost
human.
call me JoJo.
Yeah, I did. No, Elizabeth, I'm sorry, but that's not a human. His intelligence was
Did you-
cloned from a human being's brain. Like, it's
What?
not an actual
Same
human.
thing.
That man died many, many years ago.
Same
not
thing.
really
That's
a person.
basically what I
It's
meant.
not the same thing. This is This is technically a creation of human ingenuity. Even as a science fiction concept, this is not the person, and it never will be.
Okay, well, stop trying to ruin my fun.
Zola in this Marvel movies died like years before Winter Soldier, but for some reason they were able to keep his intelligence around.
Hemlik Zola, and I'm in a fucking green computer.
Yeah, he
Take
looks super
purple
cool.
plant.
Whoa, you could take the purple plant. Take it, baby.
I'm trying to.
Well,
Oh,
jump
I
up.
can't interact
This-
with anything right now.
Also, this game is
Why
just
not?
toxic plasmosis. The game.
Wait, get closer. You can't activate anything.
I guess not. I that's the closest I can get.
That's as
And
close.
also, I think OK should have the legal right to assault all of Surge's subscribers.
You can't go on that
Uh-oh.
branch. You can't climb on that branch.
No.
Man, I love the limits of this mechanicisms, the mechanicisms, you know? No, I need to watch that cartoon that talks about cryptocurrency in the 80s one of these days. Has anyone seen the movie where Mike Ehrmantraut drops the N-word? I don't know. If it's Beverly Hills Cop, then yes, but I forgot it. The man's name is Jonathan Banks, by the way. And he really likes Jonathan Wanks, if you will. Not gonna have sex with you,
Is
Walter.
Orange playing the game?
Put your
dick
away,
Yes.
Walter.
I
Yeah,
am Orange.
the orange-haired woman is playing the video game.
Put
Bitchy your dick guy.
away, Walter.
Okay, I will. Put your dick away, Walter.
Did you have it out?
No.
And you didn't tell me?
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, baby. I know you want to see it. Now, let's not get all horny for our fans. Guys, we wouldn't look. I've got a promise to make. This is a kid-friendly channel, so I'm never gonna
No.
have sex.
No.
I've sworn chastity for the rest of my life.
No.
You
Yeah.
didn't tell me this?
Well, I'm telling you
No.
now, this is important for the gamers. This is what the gamers would do. They put the games before, personal enjoyment.
Dude, it's games before dames, dude.
Yep, literally. Sorry, honey. You're just gonna have to live with that. And if you want to really be a part of the gamer lifestyle, you're gonna have to join me. Toxoplasmosis the game, Lamau. I'm talking about the orange guy, not Liz. Oof.
I think
Get
he
to the
means-
point, thought you were playing this video game, IDS.
Me? I play with cats in real life, dude.
How many cats have you known in your life, IDS? Ballpark it.
I had my cat. I had one cat that I owned when I lived in Australia,
Nice.
and then I just roll around with the strays on that every other weekend.
Yep. So you would love this game because it's about a stray cat.
I would. I would.
And you except this time you'd play as the stray cat and you get to roll around with the humans. Well, not humans.
Exactly.
Robots.
I get to roll around with the lemmings that are trying to kill me
Yeah.
in the sewers.
It would be a really good time.
Caleb, I read on this message board that you're a big fan of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Is that true?
Well, I have watched multiple seasons, sadly.
And you loved it, right?
I thought it was all right for a little bit, but then I thought I should jump back into it to watch the rest of it. And the episode was so lame and unfunny that I was like, I don't think I want to watch a single episode of this ever again.
I thought last Halloween you dressed up as Holt in blackface.
Excuse me?
Well, I mean, Elizabeth, you weren't with me on Halloween. You didn't see my costume.
No, I didn't.
Well,
Yeah,
now you know.
It was a pretty accurate Captain Holt, to be honest.
Honestly, yeah, like the height wasn't there, the ethnicity wasn't there, but other than that, I really tried my damnedest.
Yeah.
I'll bet you did.
You remember in the Silver Surfer movie where Holt is playing basically the same character?
I forgot about that. Yeah, he is just like a military dude who just stands around, right?
Yeah, he's great.
Yep. Elizabeth, do you have any idea who we're talking about?
No.
You've never seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine before?
No.
Not one episode?
No, you know this.
I didn't know
Think of
that.
it like,
I forgot.
Think of it like the live action version of Slipping Jimmy.
Okay, yeah. It's basically
I've
that.
never seen that.
Slipping Jimmy is basically in Better Call Saul, the show. It expands on Better Call Saul, or the guy Saul Goodman, and his life before he became, the lawyer he is in Breaking Bad. And yeah, they made a spin-off kids cartoon with sort of some adult humor called Slippin' Jimmy, just like this year, and it's like a cheaply done Flash cartoon.
Wow.
It's really weird, and they didn't get any of the voice actors. Like, I think the heads of the exit. I think Peter Goad, one of the co-creators of Better Call Saul, his name's on it. But other than that, there's like no connection, and the names of the characters, of course. Anyway,
I'm
Wait.
going to ask also, how often did your cat eat plastic that was laying around? Surprisingly, never. And the cat liked me best in my
Yes.
family. And I remember when we were moving out, because we were renting that place, everything was cleaned perfectly. And on the very last day, it vomited on the carpet.
damn.
It
Elizabeth's
is
had a
very
lot of.
sad, though, because when we moved away from Australia, we like gave it to someone,
Aw.
like, and the cat was really stressed out, and then it literally ran away a week later, which was horrible.
Oh, that happens. Yeah, it's like every time. Yeah, cats
Really
like
sad.
more than people. Cats really love like places that they're super used to.
And they're people.
Well, obviously they're people, but the places come first. Depending
Yeah,
on.
aren't you like a cat psychologist, Caleb?
Yep. Well, I know from experience. Oh, you messed up the game.
I got an achievement though.
Catastrophe.
I'm so
Ha, ha,
pissed
ha,
off
ha.
at me.
Yeah, she messed up some robots playing a
Well, you know
video
what?
game.
That's their problem.
Board
Oh,
game.
it should have been holographic chess like Star Wars, because Star Wars is fucking cool.
You don't mean that one bit.
No, I don't.
You're trying to figure out where to go next, aren't you?
Well, I can't interact with anybody until my robot friend's okay.
Oh, well then I think you got to find something to fix him up. Like you
Yeah,
can
I
find like a
gotta do
charging
memory
thing.
or something.
Photographs and memories.
I feel like, yeah, this guy wants a Cheddar the dog from Brooklyn Nine-Nine mod.
Yeah. Oh, is that a thing?
Yep,
What,
I think
Cheddar
there
the
should
dog?
be a mod of. They should just do a CJ mod except with Captain Holt.
That would be cool. Yeah, Captain Holt turned into a cat. That would be cool. Hello and welcome to Tohonka Burger. My name is Jalokum, but you can call me Cum. Jello Kim Cum?
I guess
What?
Jello come. Did you say Jello come?
I
Jellocum.
totally forgot the cheddar the dog joke, and I have seen like first 5, 6 seasons of the show, so I'm pretty sure that is in there. But I literally, if you told me to explain one thing about
There's
that,
a whole episode in season 3. I don't think I ever watched this yet. I think I watched the first 2 seasons.
yeah, gosh, I completely forgot about this. Cheddar the dog. My brain just
Didn't you?
decided.
Didn't you rename your dog Cheddar?
No, I mean,
No, I think you did.
well, okay, yeah, you're right. Toby is named Cheddar. I just made. I mean, I in my heart. The only reason I said no is because no one else acknowledged it. But in my heart, I renamed the dog.
That's cute.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Cutscene.
Whoa. Yeah, this scene got cut for time.
Would you rather save 5 children or 68,000 dogs, Caleb?
It's 5 children. Gosh. Yeah, definitely the 5 kids. Human life is
Why?
more valuable.
What about 8? What if 5 kids or dogs go extinct?
Hmm. Do I really put a whole animal species to death because for 5 human lives?
These kids are really
Probably.
annoying. These kids are really annoying. They're all covered in snot and they were like obnoxious.
I mean, they might be the future of society for all I know. So yeah, I'm gonna save the kids. Sorry.
So the
There's-
dogs go
there's-
extinct.
There's other dog-like animals for one thing. Like, oh, are you including what, like jackals or something in all dogs?
Yes, all jackals. So funny.
It's freaking stupid. The fugitive. The fugitive where Cheddar runs. Oh wait,
Okay,
oh no,
what about
I'm
that?
starting to remember things about Cheddar now. Like my brain is filling in the gaps. Cheddar is coming back to me now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Instead of the 5 kids, would you rather have all dogs and jackals go extinct or save Captain Holt?
Wait. 5 dogs go extinct?
No. All dogs and all jackals die out, or you kill Captain Holt.
I mean that sounds kind of good. Yeah, I think I would kill Captain Hall. That sounds fun.
What about 5 child-sized Captain Holts?
Wait, kill Captain Holt or save 5 child-sized Captain
No,
Holt?
you save 5 child-sized Captain Holt, or all dogs and jackals go extinct.
Yeah, I'm saving the dogs and jackals in that case. I don't want to imagine that there's. I don't want those things to exist.
Why?
That's uncanny. It's creepy. I don't want those.
Okay,
Holts
would you rather kill 5 children in cold blood, really innocent, like high, these guys are going far in life, or you slowly, District 9 style, morph into Captain Holt?
What? Wait. Say the first thing again. The second one's
So
easy to do.
basically,
Yeah.
the options are you have to kill 5 bright up and coming children. These kids are like great. They're like prodigies. They're very lovely people. You have to kill them in cold blood, or
Okay.
slowly morph District 9 style into Captain Holt.
I mean, I feel like I could. Ultimately, I didn't. Does my voice change too?
No,
Damn. Because that's like the best part about him. He does have
and
a great
also
voice.
you stay white as well, so you're this weird albino Captain Holt.
You know what? I feel like I can still function in society. Now I gotta ask Elizabeth if she would. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna Google whiteface Captain Holt, and so I can really make this.
I'm gonna
immersive.
see if I can do an edit of this, and I want you to put it on screen if I can make it, Caleb.
Okay.
Also, you didn't put the picture I told you to put on stream.
Oh
I'm very
shoot!
disappointed.
Well, don't worry. I can still do it. Here, Elizabeth. I'm gonna pause your game for a second, so that I can.
Sorry, Elizabeth. This is stupid.
Sorry, Elizabeth. This is stupid. What? Also, why don't you ask Elizabeth a hypothetical to keep her mind engaged while she's not playing the game?
Okay, exact same scenario. So you can either kill 5 innocent children who are up and comers. One of them might cure cancer. They're on the way. They've cured it like 80% of the way. Or you become the most morbidly obese person on planet Earth.
Well, the thing is, the cure for cancer is already out there. People just want money, so they're not going to get it out.
Whoa.
So this person
Therefore-
is willing to give it away for free. Just because it's such a lovely person, they're going to do it for the good of humanity, put it out there and make it free.
Statistically, there will be another one of those people.
So
You're
you're just
gonna
not gonna
kill
do it? You're gonna kill children.
I didn't say that.
Wow.
Well, I'm already morbidly obese, so
Oh no, you're not. You silly.
You're gonna be. You have to be hoisted out by like a forklift wherever you go. You're gonna be seen from space level obese.
I'm already there.
You're not. Don't be so hard on yourself. You're not.
You're in good shape.
Let's see.
Oh man, yeah. There's not really any good results for Whiteface Captain Holt, sadly.
Don't worry, I'm working on it.
Thank you. Well, I'm
Alright.
just gonna have to
Um,
let Elizabeth use her imagination for now. Elizabeth, would you still love me if I looked like this man but white?
Yeah. Well, I don't get the caveat.
I thought that the main reason you like me is because I'm, devilishly sexy.
You
Not
are
because-
devilishly sexy.
Not if I looked like that.
But that's not the reason I love you.
Whoa.
You're devilishly sexy. That's a perk of loving you.
Wow. You're pretty cool, I guess.
I know.
Hey, Callan, the best thing about being a shorty is when someone on the interwebs hurts your feelings, you could pounce on them, claw out their eyes, and bite out their jugular. Trust me, I'm telling you. Cool, okay. Thank you for that. Just put Caleb's face over Holt's body. Yeah, I could just wear like a printout of my face from before, because presumably I'd still have pictures of my face from before, right, Ideas?
It's like maybe it's like a Doctor Strange thing where like you're just everyone will recall you as this weird like Captain Holt thing.
But for the photos would as well?
Yeah.
Wow. So like there'd be no
You-
record
for
of what
whatever reason. Okay, you have like one Polaroid of you as a 13-year-old.
One Polaroid. That's pretty cool. Did anyone else have any? The dogs, children are overrated. Wow, Toquiro would save dogs. The Kanohi Ruru, proven sexy mask. I thought so. I like that mask. Fun fact, did you know that there's tiny Jolokums underneath your skin? They're attempting to reach your heart. Stop them, rip off your skin, Callan. Tear them out. Whoa. Better get digging.
Yeah, you forget. Oh, hey guys.
Well, yeah, like I went. I try and like. Can you imagine if some doctor like came up to you and was like doing like, here we have footage of your bloodstream, and you could just like hear, and we even have audio to it. And it was just like millions and millions of oh hey guys, oh hey guys, oh hey guys, oh hey guys.
That's the cruel reality of having Jolokums under your skin.
Yeah, that'd be scary.
So, Caleb, I'm about to send over, and I need you to put it on the stream for reference what you would look like.
Okay, that's fine. I will do that. What I would look like. All right. I saw Jalokum's face in one of Callan's old videos. There is a Larnu video. Oh yeah, no, it is my video. Yeah. Jalokum's face is murdered Larnu in one of my videos, the Nip and Nos. If you guys want to look up and see Jalokum, check out Nip and Nos.
Dippin' Dots?
Not Dippin' Dots.
Dippin' Dots.
What are you even talking about? I'm missing something. What are Dippin' Dots?
Yeah, Caleb, there it is. That's what you'll look like.
What? Okay, let me look on Skype. Sorry, Elizabeth, I have to turn your game off again.
Don't you have a phone?
No, because I
I think the lips would be a little lighter.
So you keep the black lips.
I'll still take him.
Well, thanks. All right.
You're gonna be covering up the entire game.
That's okay. This is
That's
more
not
important.
okay.
It is
What's the point of me? What's the point of me being here?
so you can have fun. You're not gonna have the game covered, but they will. Wait, uh-oh. I messed something up. What did I do? Oh yeah. Sorry. Here
But to answer your question, no, I would become morbidly obese because
What if-
there's always
She
a
doesn't
way
wanna
to
murder.
there's always a way to change that.
Oh,
Okay, what if you became the white Captain Holt?
I that's fine.
Caleb, would you
I
still be into that?
into Elizabeth if she was a white Captain Holt.
probably not.
Yep.
I don't know why he's into me now.
Aw. It would be a challenge in a relationship for sure. Look, I'm being brutally honest. Uh, like, I would literally wake up. I would look gay. At least you. At least you'd be like with a dude still. Now, like
Yeah,
a
but
weird
you know in your
albino
heart that you're not
dude.
gay. You know in your heart that's the love of your life.
I mean, it's true. I'm just saying that like it would take me some time to process all the feelings. I'm just being realistic.
Okay.
I can't believe
I
this.
feel
This
like
is a betrayal.
she.
This is the betrayal I
heart.
never knew would ever happen.
You're witnessing it live on stream, boys.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
This is crazy.
Whoops. No, I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy.
You
I
are.
try and be honest. Elizabeth says, "I love you no matter what, even if you turned into the planet Mars and destroyed our whole planet.
Yeah, I'd still love you.
You'd be dead." I turned into
Okay.
Mars, and
Yeah.
Mars would immediately like
I would love
collapse with
you
our
no
planet.
matter what you do because I love you. No matter what you do.
No matter what I
Yeah.
am. Well,
yeah,
I guess
no matter
that is
what
pretty
you
cool.
are, no matter what you do, I am devoted to you completely.
Well, you're pretty cool. I appreciate that, and you know what? Mwah. Thanks.
I can't believe you just kissed Captain Holt. That's crazy.
How does it feel to be an albino Captain Holt, Elizabeth?
I'm not answering you.
Not answering you. Wow.
You didn't say it back.
What? I love you.
No.
Dang. We always miss each other's cues. I was trying to have her lean on my head while we were listening to Sunday school class this morning, and she just straight up rejected me for 20 minutes.
Listen, I was facing the other way basically.
Uh-huh.
But-
Sure. Yeah. Oh, no, you weren't. You were like right next to me.
My attention was okay. You were right here. My attention was
Ah.
over here.
Somehow this woman has no peripheral vision, apparently.
don't.
I just realized Caleb's favorite color is red, and Lizzie is a redhead, so technically Caleb married his favorite color. But her hair isn't red, really. It's orange.
Orange? You glad I didn't say orange?
I am. But then you did say orange, and that made me kind of, a little ticked. But I'll forgive you, just this once.
Outrageous.
You should say thank you, not outrageous. My
Orange, you
forgiveness
glad I
is
didn't
worth...
fart?
I am. Now I'm just waiting for you.
Someone's sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, goodness. If Caleb looked like the guy on the left, I'd buff his head like SpongeBob Big for Squidward. Thank you. Mr. Caleb, could you refer back to the original contribution to this digital discussion? Wait. Cal, would you rather make G3 happen or give G1 the best ending it could have gotten? Probably give G1 a better ending, honestly, yeah. Like, because it would feel that much more, like, complete. I think there'd be less of, because G1 still had a decent ending, but I just think that, yeah, if things felt a lot more closed, ended, like, if they never had Madanui be a character, and if things were resolved in a cool way where they just stopped. Madanui should have only been a character at the very end when he says, "Thanks, guys. Bye."
That's it. I agree.
Yep.
If that. If that.
Yeah, you didn't even need to do that. In fact, it almost could have been, maybe this would have been a little cheesy, but you could have almost done like an ending thing where the Toa finally get to like witness the presence of Madanui and they like step in together, and that's the ending.
That is cool. Yeah. I mean, weirdly enough, G2 was terrible, but I do weirdly like the way they all kind of become stars at the end.
Yeah, that felt kind of appropriate, even
That
though
feels like
it's
that
just
sort of weird,
completely underdeveloped.
Yeah, everything leading up to it, it wasn't earned at all.
No.
But I do kind of like that. They just kind of returned to the stars. That's it.
Yeah, they returned. It's kind of neat. Yeah.
They all hop into the Returno.
The Return to 11, yeah. Actually, a more accurate albino Holt would be Tobias Whale.
Who?
I'm not sure if I get that. If that's a specific District 99. What a combination. Has someone made that parody yet? District 99?
Well, I did say that you would transform into him in a District 9-esque fashion. So
Yeah.
That's probably why you had District 9 in your brain.
Yep, for sure.
Return to the stars.
Have you seen District 9, Elizabeth?
Goodbye, candy bars.
No,
Did you know that Elizabeth's liked a lot of men before me, including Jimmy Neutron?
Shut up.
Look, Elizabeth, I hope that you can sing the entire Jimmy Neutron theme song because I really hope you can.
Sounds like the answer is no, but she's too sad to tell you that.
All I
To
do
the
is
stars to buy
disappoint.
candy bars. He's a kid
All I
with
do
a
is-
knack for adventure. With a
All I do is
superpowered
shame.
mind and mechanical canine.
Yeah, go on.
Ah, what the fuck is the next line?
That's the next line.
This is the theme song. Jimmy Neutron. And then
Yeah.
Donna box and runs away. There you go.
He built a robot dog, and honestly, like that dog's probably better than every other pet in existence.
Excuse me, the cat in this game is better.
Elizabeth,
I think the cat is the best.
you think that the cat is better than his dog?
Personally, yeah,
I
it's
mean,
personal
yes,
opinion.
fuck that kid with a knack for adventure, dude.
I mean, I used to have a big crush on him. On Jimmy Neutron.
What? What? Jimmy Neutron?
That's what I was just trying to say to you, ideas. You
I
didn't
thought you were joking.
No.
He had such a massive head, a weird giant CG head.
Weird standards.
Weird
I
standards.
think your head
Weird.
needs to get bigger.
I was a
It
weird
doesn't
girl,
really.
and I still am.
You say that I'm sexy and attractive, but
You
the
are.
fact that like the same brain thought Jimmy Neutron
At
is like
one
the
point,
male pinnacle attractiveness kind of makes me feel insecure about my appearance.
What point? I don't need
Kidding.
more.
Yeah, you should get the Donkey Kong hairstyle to match Jimmy Neutron.
That would be so smart. There is an edit. IDS, can you get us that edit? There's an edit.
Oh yeah, let me find it.
If you can find that, I will absolutely put that on stream. Caleb and Lizzie, if y'all ever have kids in the future, make them watch 2012 and say y'all survived that. I think I already said this in a past live stream, but still,
I
do it.
used to really like that movie.
Oh yeah?
I haven't seen it in so long, so I don't
Yeah.
really remember if I like it now.
I have a feeling it's a movie where, you know, it works like a functional movie overall, but like so many things wouldn't make any sense and it would tick me off.
Basically,
Especially, you know, running away from like falling rubble and knowing, they're so dead, and of course they make it out. You're like, are you kidding me, bro?
There it is, Caleb.
You found it. Sorry, Elizabeth. This is more important.
Sorry.
You're Is this not the pinnacle of attractiveness in your eyes?
why don't you look like that now? No.
Well,
Oh my gosh!
look at that. Look at that dude.
Can I? No one's gonna be able to see the game.
That's okay.
Oso has a question for you.
Okay. Oh yeah, this is the inverse kind of thing. It's annoying. Continue playing the game.
Yes, sir.
You're welcome. Caleb, can you practice gaslighting on Elizabeth so by the time your kids squeeze out, you can cause them great distress? Yes, I can. In fact, I've already done so on these live streams. I can't tell you how many lies I've told Elizabeth that I've just told her. No, I'm kidding. It's not that many. It's more like in the 4 or 5 range, but I get you almost every time because you're nice and trusting, and I
Because I'm gonna marry you, I kinda need to trust you.
yeah, I guess so. That's true. I mean, that's a really good point. I'm glad you have a good perspective, a good head on your shoulders about this whole thing. All right, yes.
Themes.
What about the theme song?
Jimmy
I
Neutron.
said this is the theme song.
They're there.
Oh, are you trying to like talk with them about flowers and
No.
stuff?
I'm trying to get the flowers down there. I just didn't know where the red flowers
Oh, interesting.
were. I didn't know.
Sheesh, Caleb looking good with that Jimmy Neutron hair. Thank you, Aiden.
He
I
always
appreciate
looks
that.
good.
Aw. Nate, you look even better. Whoa, someone entered Jitsi. Was that IDS coming back, or do we have a new friend?
I say, hey,
Oh!
Whoa!
wonderful kind of day.
Wow!
God,
How's it going?
that was the theme song.
Jimmy Neutron. Sorry, I had to get Cage in there. Continue.
That was very
A
loud.
planet. Would you go to just planet Chinus or see a Shang Chinus?
Planet
Look, Carl
Gina-
Weezer is the most influential musical artist of all time.
Yeah. I remember like IDS was listening to this rap song, a pretty vulgar rap song that personally promotes lifestyles that I personally don't agree with. But it's like it's like basically he said like when I'm with my bitch, like I call her Weezer because that's the
Weezer?
state she's in when I'm done with my bitch. And that's what the lyrics said. And personally, I don't support calling women bitch or premarital sex, but that's
Yeah, I
the
don't
music
respond.
Jesus
I don't actually approve of women being called bech either.
Cage, why do you
Like
sound
you-
like you've run a marathon?
It's because I'm obese.
Oh no. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't get the Jitsi screeching at me for that laugh.
Your microphone
you-
is being noisy.
Yeah, it's
Your children are
just
being-
more like hall monitor. I got him.
Your children have moved to Boise, Idaho.
What? What?
Now I know that sounds bad.
I know that's
It goes to Idaho just to murder my children.
well. You did it. You found pretty rare plants. I like that these robots have rare plants right outside their windows, and then they're just like, "Oh, can you do this?"
I just made the sickest MS Paint edit.
Oh yeah.
And
Whoa, interesting. Cal, would you rather have Oso's stream crew take your place in the Bionicle Hemisphere, or trade one of Oso's crew for one of your lackeys? Probably the former. I want Oso. I think Oso's like the next big guy of the Bionicle community. I think he's the
Yeah.
next Cal in LF. He needs to lead this community into the future.
yeah. Oso's the next Andrew Tate. I agree.
Oso, please start giving male fitness advice and telling women like Elizabeth that they just need to be submissive wives and stuff.
I mean, true.
Okay, confirmed sub behavior. Okay,
Yep. Yep.
Listen, we need more women in the workplace. We need more dom women and sub men.
Whoa. Nice.
I just realized Get to the Point's username says Get O the Point.
Yeah, he skips a T. Yep.
Yeah.
This is a
Here's-
fact of the matter.
The motherfucking T.
Sis. Why did she swear like that? It's really unnecessary.
Yeah. It's like I would have preferred you to say, "Here is the gosh darn tea," and then I would have been like, "Oh, a nice Christian woman," because she
Oh.
didn't say "God damn."
Whoa. Yeah, but then you just said it, so that means you're going to hell in a handbasket.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm a breadbasket actually because
Yeah.
of that.
Oh. How many handbaskets are in hell right now anyway? Elizabeth, would you rather deliver every handbasket to hell, or would you rather, I don't know, be a cloud in heaven? Where, like, you basically you're just a cloud. You just get to witness everything, but you don't really get to be a part of
I'll be a cloud.
it.
Elizabeth, what's your favorite food?
Okay, golly.
Okay,
Uh,
easier
it's
question.
like-
What's your least favorite food?
Stop it. Cream cheese is disgusting.
Really?
Yes.
Okay,
Really?
would you
Well,
rather
actually-
would you rather eat?
Well,
I was
actually,
gonna
I'll
say, would
also
you rather
put
eat-
Wait.
I'll also put
no, no,
mushrooms
wait,
there
no.
because I'm allergic to them.
Oh, mushrooms.
Okay,
She's allergic to
allergies
mushrooms.
aside, then I guess forget that one because you're allergic. If you could eat if you had to eat a giant mixing bowl's worth of cream cheese or help Cage deliver a baby, which would you rather do?
I'll help Cage deliver a baby. Easy.
You would have no reservations about the fact that somehow he's a man delivering a child?
Listen, I don't ask questions.
Oh.
What if it was like Cage's butt baby?
I don't ask questions.
Okay.
I'm
What
a
if Cage
submissive
was
wife.
giving birth? What if Cage was giving birth to a giant ball of cream cheese?
Hold on a second. You might need to update me on the conversation. I zoned out because I was texting my mom and I was saying I love you to her. What's up?
I think we need to stop. I think it's time to stop. It's time to stop.
I don't know. I think this is the way we move forward. This is where we press on. We're in brave new worlds, like the Star Trek show. What on earth is that
I just
picture of
dump
the
dump the recap on me like, oh,
Basically, the recap is would Elizabeth rather
You
eat
see, you're pregnant
big bowl?
with a giant bowl of cream cheese, and I have to help deliver it from your butt
yeah, or
Oh.
she has to eat a big bowl of cream cheese, which is her
because
least
I don't
favorite
like
food.
cream cheese at all. It's disgusting.
It's easier to deliver
Uh,
it than to eat it because that's more
yeah,
disgusting.
I don't know. I think the difference is between eating something you don't really like the taste of or a traumatic experience
Yeah.
that defies
Basically,
nature and
Kate-
God.
So basically, Cage has got his feet up in the stirrups and cream cheese is coming out of his ass. That's pretty horrible.
Yeah,
That is pretty
it's
bad.
just like, yeah.
True.
Yeah, you'd have cream cheese all over your hands trying to deliver this baby.
Can I say neither?
No, that's literally what the whole point of a hypothetical is. You got to choose one. That's why IDS asks the meanest ones, and he makes me suffer as I make these decisions.
Um,
And rising up like a phoenix, a sick animation would say.
Yeah. Also, Cage, do not look at the stream under any circumstances. You will be shot.
Is it just
why?
Does it just get to the point saying, "Get off stream, Cage. I don't like you on the stream, Cage.
Well, he did
I
tell
wish
us to
he
get to the
Die,
point.
He's been
Cage."
slandering me more than anything. He needs to get the fuck off
Hmm.
the point.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dang.
Oh, hey, it's the picture of me in the hospital with Caleb edited over it. Also for clarification, I was wearing shorts in that photo, so I'm not just naked. With
You
no
have
shoes.
honestly the beast, like the fucking beast mode calves in that picture.
I mean, I was walking around all over the place, and I actually naturally do have big legs. So
Nice
Jelly.
legs.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I skipped leg day because I was born with the leg gains already pre-installed.
You do
When
be
you
looking
were-
nice,
you,
though.
You had big calves ever since you were a little cream cheese ball.
Whoa, Caleb
Yeah,
special.
exactly.
Mr. Unknown said Caleb special cream.
Well, because OK said something nasty about it.
Oh, yeah, he said, Caleb, make a cream cheese company where all the cream cheese is birthed from you and name it Callan's Cream. That sounds like a good
Also,
idea.
Caleb, this is the first time I've seen you do gameplay on stream, and it's actually a decent FPS.
Wow,
Oh, look at me
yay.
reacting all sweetly.
That's because I do have a gaming PC and I finally figured out a setup that kind of works.
Yeah, you find have you just paid it? Have you gotten a capture card at all, or have you not ever invested
No,
in that?
still not yet.
I will say capture cards, like at least for me personally, with the way I've used them, just making
made it
sure
blush.
that all the capture is being done on. Basically, I prefer doing a dual computer setup if I was to do this stuff ahead of time. Sorry, the neighbor's dogs. There's a second dog now that's also.
Oh,
doing
no!
it, so there's two dogs.
Wait,
Yeah, it's
are they
like
the
literally-
same people or do they?
No, same building.
But
The
different-
upstairs neighbor has also another dog.
Oh,
So there's a German
gosh.
Shepherd and then this like sad dog. So you have the and you have the
It sounds like the
Whoa,
I'd
the
laugh
robot
if it
is
was Freddy
learning.
Fazbear outside, but sadly we don't have Freddy Fazbear, or as they would say in the industry, Freddy Fazbear.
Ugh.
Are either of those dogs jackal-like in appearance?
No, they are bitch-like in
You're
behavior.
learning a lot.
It's a
You're
shame.
remembering a lot. You're really good at this
But
game.
yeah, so Caleb, will you finally play the Sonic game I gifted you? If
I've
I make
tried
a
to play
mod
it.
where Sonic turns into a cream cheese ball when he spin dashes.
That would be cool. I would absolutely play it then. But seriously, if you come for the wedding and show me how to set the game up right, and I'll do it. Because every time I've tried to play it on this computer, like the controls, it just doesn't. I can't seem to start it right. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you gotta make it. I'm confirmed.
IDS is.
I don't know. I don't know my status, and I'm gonna have to basically I need to probably discuss that stuff more when I have all my family in person for it, and also with certain things it's like travel might not be something that I don't know. Travel might be weird
Yeah, I get it.
because not only do I have to worry about getting there, I also have to worry about getting back here too.
Yeah,
which
that's
is
true.
the issue. Yeah, and so like basically I'm having to make sure it's like where laws are going if something doesn't weird happens while I'm in there, so I'm not separated from the rest of my family and my work.
What's weird
Um,
is, do they not have flights set up in a way where you that's like one price for there and back?
I need to look into it because again, it's just like a lot of it's both the rules in America and the rules in Argentina. They're shifting a lot.
Interesting.
Regarding a lot of this type of stuff. So it's just, basically it's more so just not wanting to get caught up in the rules and being stuck, I guess is a big way to put it. Also, just
Whoa.
don't really fully know how. I don't know. Maybe it's not stuff to maybe best describe on stream, but truth be told, I'm a little concerned about some of the directions that America's headed. And I just basically don't want to, get stuck in some of the issues regarding that, I would say.
Aw.
It's basically, it's I don't know. I don't really fully want to go into details on
Yeah, that's
stream.
fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Also, get to the point. Said, wait, Cage, did you make the movie to Kuamak, or was that Orange? He refuses to call you IDS. He just calls you Orange.
But that was me. Guess you're referring to.
I do have, as they say in the industry, a Liddy Tekua mock, but I don't know if it's the one you're referring
I think
to.
he's
Well,
talking
if
about IDS's movie. Mock.
To be fair, that wasn't
Yeah.
necessarily a movie mock. That was more like a movie inspired mock. I think
Yeah.
But after that, I started making more movie mocks.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Striker.
Yeah.
Thanks
Hey-
for joining in. God bless.
How does it feel knowing that that basically that foul man that always wants you to get to the gosh darn point is basically just valuing you as nothing but just a skin color and doesn't see you as an individual person?
I don't know, he's a pretty racist guy.
not very common skin color. You're basically
Didn't
just
he,
with Trump.
I'm pretty sure the second we put Captain Holt on screen, he screamed the N-word in the chat.
Yeah, I think Get to the Point did do that, and that was kind of offensive.
Yeah.
Caleb decided not to
Yeah,
pay his
it's like,
house bills.
it's like when you get to the point, sees an eel with his
Oh my gosh, he tripped a robot over you. Oh, and he fell over the stairs. Oh, and
a good day at work.
his legs are
Angry man.
clipping. Aw.
when you trip a robot, does it let out the Nelly? Sound? Who knows?
I really like that video.
Dang.
Flexing.
Wait, can you trip like every time you
Oh, yeah,
walk
I
in
think
front of
so.
him? You trip him?
I think so.
That's weird.
I can't meet him though.
Yeah.
It would.
Yeah. I've been.
Oh gosh, that's
I've
pretty
been
funny. Elizabeth's having too much fun tripping someone. A tripping robot.
But I can't interact with him. I can't say anything.
She can only walk up to him and trip him. That's all she can do.
That was funny.
That's not nice.
Tripping.
You should stop being such a villainous person.
Yeah.
Anyway, he can say that word. Also, wait, Ask Riker asked us a question. He said, if you have $1 million, but for 1 year, anytime you go somewhere, you're pushed around in a baby stroller by a bodybuilder.
Oh.
So,
My dream.
does that mean you get to choose which year that happens, though? Like, you get to decide which year you start being pushed around in a baby stroller by a bodybuilder? And presumably, are you able to get out of the baby stroller when you get to places, or do you have to be in it? I get it if that's like a form of transport. Alas, I should have answered this while Ask Striker was still here before he had to go, so he can't give us clarification.
I also the bodybuilder wasn't gendered, so it's like you could be pushed around.
Could be a
by
hot-
big
yeah.
lady.
Elizabeth's gonna
It
be an
could be-
awesome bodybuilder, babe. In like
Yeah.
a year or two, we're gonna get to such a routine. She's gonna be.
Yeah.
She's literally gonna be smashing people's heads
Yeah.
in with her thighs.
Yeah, Caleb could be like,
Soul
but babe,
crushers.
your macros, and then she just smashes your head and like Donkey Kong side smash and Smash Brothers. She just does
Yeah,
that
yeah.
to your head.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Elizabeth,
So for context, like there's been periodically I've been messaging IDS a little bit on WhatsApp asking me for like some certain fitness things because I've been doing more gym stuff recently.
Cool.
And there's just a video where I was showing off my arm gains, but I was also quoting the Nelly the Dilemma song, and every single time he heard oh, like my arm flexed.
That's awesome.
Great.
Yeah.
By the way, IDS. When I was talking to Elizabeth's maid of honor today, her name's Brianna. She's the woman she's the woman you did the edit of, and she remembered that. She asked when I showed a picture of you. She said, "Is he the guy who made the edit of me spinning my head?" You made the edit with what's the song again? The Dixie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm
No.
glad it left such an impact.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, So, did that win IDS points, or did that subtract points from IDS? Like, is it going to be like, oh, hey, you're that guy, you're funny, or is it so I know the edit you did of me?
Nah, she's got a good sense of humor. Yeah, I think she was a little embarrassed, but she's fine.
You're embarrassed of what?
Just that she looks silly, but she's funny. She's fine with that. She's a good sport. Isn't that right, Elizabeth? Do you even know what I'm talking about? Why are you not these? Again, this is a stream, so people have to be watching the video to even know. Like, if anyone's listening to us after the fact, it's literally like I'm talking to air.
Sorry.
Aw.
Elizabeth, if you stroked Caleb's hair while he put his head on your lap and saw that he had a miniature 1-inch head on the top of his head and it smiled at you, would you fall out of love with Caleb? The head looked exactly like Big Caleb.
Oh.
I would never
What if
fall
the-
out of love. I would never
What if
fall
the
out
head
of love.
looked? What if the head looked just like you, Lizzie? Like it was like your face looking back at you.
That's okay.
Okay.
Nothing will ever
Okay,
deter me.
what if it was Willem Dafoe's face, though?
What if it was what?
Willem Dafoe's face.
Nothing would ever deter me. You can never make me
Okay.
not love Caleb Lang. Sorry, Callan,
Okay,
LOL.
so. Okay, well, what if like on the top of his head there's a tiny little tattoo that was like there's like things that you carve into trees with like the the heart with the initials with so and so plus so and so sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was that, but it was it said Caleb Andrew Lang plus IDS 5621 on the top of the scalp, like right where he's balding.
I would more be like, wow, double standards here. You don't want me to have a tattoo, but you got one on your head.
Whoa.
So,
Yeah.
I
I
head-
would
no head
also
tattoo.
love that.
I am
That would
head
technically be the second tattoo out in the wild based on me.
Yeah. Also, my counter. That's true. Yeah, he's got a friend who got a tattoo of him. The cartoon. You saw
that's
it.
right. That's right. That's right.
Yep. Also, my counter argument to that would be, well, mine's actually personal, and it actually means something to someone who means a lot to me, as opposed to yours just being.
It would mean that you're cheating on me because it says.
Yeah.
you
Well,
love
well, with the most important man in my life.
Hmm.
God, God.
Captain Holt. Yeah.
Just kidding. Cage is right there with him. She'd keep cutting Wormlib until he had a
Yeah, I'm
Caleb
right
harem.
there in the. I'm right there in the corner. I'm the cuckold of the group. You know?
No, you're not.
I just think Caleb be doing the Mac, and then I going to in the background.
That's not true.
We'd be doing the macking and you'd be doing the snacking.
Caleb, I think you're not supposed to say things like that in mixed company.
Oh.
In mixed. Oh, sorry, I forgot. I'm not white. I'll leave.
No, I would be ethically mixed company. Idiot.
Okay. Pajang Studios got some things for me. What if Caleb was a worm? I would still love him. Looked like me. I'd still love him. Had one ear larger than the
Caleb played
other.
nothing but worms.
Smelled like cheese. Norm, Caleb, IDS.
Actually, yeah. What if every time you kissed Caleb, it tasted like cream cheese?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Dang. Ooh, we found
I
one.
would still love him.
We found something.
No, I would
But
still
would you still kiss him?
Yes.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Literally, she gets
Well,
scared of
well,
kissing me
well,
when I
well, you would-
when I
would-
like they said,
when
like,
I've eaten
that-
mushrooms. She's so scared of the mushroom fumes.
Because I could go into anaphylaxis.
From some slight mushroom fumes.
Yes.
Even if I've had like one mushroom, she's scared of the mushroom fumes.
I think I need to signal the context squad on that one.
She's
allergic
allergic
to
to mushrooms.
I'm allergic to mushrooms.
Okay.
My throat and chest close up. So
Okay, but that's valid.
It is
On the
sort. It
honeymoon.
is.
Thank you.
On the honeymoon,
Bro,
when
you
Caleb-
valid.
When on the
Thank
honeymoon,
you.
when Caleb releases cream cheese from his mushroom, it's going to be a messy situation.
IDS. It's like we're as I said before, we're in mixed company.
Oh
This
yeah,
time
sorry,
I'm
I got to
referring
leave.
ethnically.
Bye.
This time I'm referring to ethnically mixed, not.
why are you saying
gender
mixed company?
Because you're a woman.
It's like
and
I don't know.
we're
It's like a
men.
thing that I just like.
No,
They-
he's
they're
talking,
trying to
talking about
have a,
ethnically.
You talk about ethnically because we're all white. and
And
IDS
we
is
all know
not.
that, and we all know somebody who used to be on the streams but isn't on anymore. Would walk around being like, "I believe that the races shouldn't mix."
Oh yeah. Oh wow, that's true.
That's a decent impression.
That was it. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Like we all got who that was from the voice.
Immediately.
That's why
Yeah.
he's not on the stream anymore. I replaced him.
No, you were there for the beginning.
Yeah, you replaced him by being even more racist. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah,
Good job.
exactly. Bro, you racist and valid.
What if Caleb was a nice guy? PJ asks.
He is a lovely, nice guy.
Press X.
No.
it out.
What if he's a nice guy? If you understand what we're getting at. Yeah, we were talking
don't
about
understand.
like fedora.
Mm.
So there's nice guys, and then there's people who are shitty guys, but then they'll like, oh, but I'm a nice guy.
Fedoras
Nice
are
guy.
awesome. Fedoras are awesome.
What if every time
Fedoras.
Caleb walked in the room, Nice Guys finished last by Niga Higa played?
Okay.
Do you have the pass?
Wait,
I don't, so do
Elizabeth,
you.
what is your favorite Niga Higa video?
I don't have one.
You've
I
never.
just-
Dang.
I love tripping these.
Relationship over.
Aren't you subscribed to
Okay.
Niga Higa?
Huh?
Aren't you subscribed
No.
to Niga Higa? He's your favorite YouTuber.
I'm not. I'm not subscribed.
Elizabeth, look underneath Caleb's hairline, right on his bald spot. The little heart tree carving. Ryan Higa, Caleb Lane, right there. It says that. So
Yeah, Caleb also has
Can't be
tattoos
seen
on
that,
his body. Kev Jumbo, please come back.
I am
Yeah.
dying for Kev Jumbo to come back.
I mean, unironically, I actually kind of miss Kid Jumbo. But...
Let's get Kev Jumbo back on YouTube, guys.
I'd be more hurt that he didn't have my name in that tattoo.
Let's get some-
Jumbo lives matter.
Let's eat some Kev Jambalaya. Let's start a Kev Jambalaya campaign.
Kev Jumbo was a bit of a liar. I agree.
He was always telling deceits and fabrications. He
kept
lied.
always
That
saying that. He kept saying, "I'm going to come back and have a thriving career," and he just kept lying.
he literally tried to make a movie that he was barely in. I think there's some really crappy
actually,
movies.
I actually do. There was a whole thing where he got in a really bad wreck and basically was hospitalized.
Oh no!
Yeah. So there
So-
you go. Now you feel like a jerk for dissing iconic
Aw.
YouTube legend Kev
Jerk.
Jumbo. Number 11 most subscribed channel on the platform.
Jerk.
Aw.
Jerk.
I especially feel bad that he had really Kev Jumbo sized hospital
You can work
bills.
through it. You can work through it.
Kev Jumbo
Wow,
sized
poor
hospital.
taste, dude. He got
Yeah.
fucking jumboed to death, and you're making jokes. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah. You're laughing. Kev got jumbled and you're laughing.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Kev got jumboed.
Elizabeth, how do you feel about Kev getting freaking jumped so hard?
I don't know who these people are.
Well, guys, we gotta start.
You don't know about,
Let's turn off this cat game. Let's start watching Nostalgia Critic videos.
Let's start watching Kev Jumbo videos.
yeah. Just we need to go back to the good old days where Jolocom used to sing us to sleep, but now we're still
Guys, if we can figure an actual way, if there's like a good system where we could watch stuff the same from different computers and it would get it work on play on stream just fine. There's got to be something like that. I guess
Wait,
Discord.
no, wait a minute. Kev Jumbo is literally back. He released like an album
Oh
on
god,
his channel.
heck yeah, dude! When did this
Yeah.
happen?
What the hell? He's doing the Joji route, I guess.
Whoa. Do you know who Joji is? You know who Filthy Frank is? They're the same human being.
You
Joji
get the
is
screen taken down by
uh,
playing a Kev
a
Jumbo
K-pop artist.
He what?
K-pop
He's not
artist.
K-pop artist. First off, he's Japanese, and second,
Whatever.
he's
Same
R&B. Same niche. He's R&B. He doesn't even make stuff that K-pop people like. There's not enough. There's not enough. Okay.
Does whoa.
Wow, he makes generic fucking trap music.
Oh,
Kev Jumbo, go away, dude. Go back.
we never mind Kim Jumbo. We don't actually like you that much.
I hope his like 80-year-old dad is still his hype man in the rap
Oh
songs.
man, that would be
I
cool
hope his-
actually.
I hope his career starts 88 sinking, dude. Because fuck Kev Jumbo.
Dang. Yes, you did like a whole 180 right there.
To quote my favorite Family Guy character, no.
Yeah. No.
Whoa, Kev ahoy.
That's your favorite Family Guy quote.
Mommy, mommy, mom, Kev.
What?
Caleb had
That's a
crime
good one.
statistics surgically tattooed to Elizabeth's back without her consent. He could read off stats during debates at students in Florida State University. That would be genius.
Debate? The debate be?
Ooh.
Let's go, as my lawyer says.
Debate me? Did y'all know Cardi B has a sister who is an athletics trainer? Her name is Cardi O. Hey! That was Aiden Maud's great joke.
Adrian Ross? What?
Aiden Ross, as in the greatest Andrew Tate collaborator of all time.
Also, Aiden Maud asked...
Would you rather collaborate with Andrew Tate or Master Tate?
Why is Aiden Mod not a mod in this?
Oh yeah,
chat?
I should make him a mod. He's asking, by the way, is it sexual assault if a girl I don't like tried to kiss me without my consent, or no? This happened to me, by the way.
You can't sexually assault the guy, dude.
That was a good laugh.
Bro, but what if she identifies as male? Then that counts?
Look,
Or is that
in all,
transphobic?
in all honesty, Kev.
Yeah.
Jumba?
Right. Do you have something to share with Kev Jumbo ideas?
Yeah, I'm feeling a light 1-0 on his music.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Why is the Fantana reviewed Kev Jumba's new album? He reviewed Joji.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new Kev Jump album, it's not good.
Yeah.
By the way, Caleb, to keep your stream stuff in line, I gave you a little fish icon to work with. That's
pretty cool.
Thematics.
Did
It's like a
you?
little robot fish.
Whoa! Wait!
There you
We
go.
gotta see this. I could add it right now, baby.
there you
Whoa! It's you.
There you go, Elizabeth. That's you.
Huh?
No, she liked that. She definitely
I
liked
always
that.
wonder, what does it look like without the pupils? Just because the rest of them don't have pupils.
Oh
It looks
yeah,
wrong.
it does look wrong.
It
Well,
looks like I'll do people's version real quick to just show you how wrong it is.
Wrong!
wait, what the heck?
Yeah,
Oh, good
remember when the internet loved when Lex Luthor shouted "wrong" in that one movie?
Yeah, the Kev Jumbo movie, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
really like
like
the
when he-
post-credit scene when like Lex Luthor's got snot all over his face and he looks like Kev Jumbo. It's crazy.
I remember when Lex Luthor you just leave there like a pile of brown turds and said, grandma's brownies," and then blew up the Capitol.
That's basically the exact thing that happened. That's just sickening.
Oh, it was piss. It's a little different when it's piss.
No, but it's essentially bodily waste was put on a fucking on the stand and it blew up a courtroom.
Wow, that's scary.
and somehow he got away with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
disgusting.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I don't think it looks that bad. with other
Which
people.
one
Like,
of you
don't-
took the shit in the toilet without flushing? Wasn't me, but it was fucking one of us. Disgusting.
It
We all
that it,
know this.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I to be honest, I like both, but I think it does look friendlier with the pupils.
Yeah, it does.
But it matches the other ones without more.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
What a debate. The only thing, the shape is like it looks so dynamically different in shape.
Mm.
You can look on the stream and see.
There's two orange now. Oh no!
Oh
Anyway,
gosh.
I sent two memes. Here's a picture. There's a picture of me and a picture of IDS. Yeah.
Orange pickle. That's
Oh
what-
yes,
what-
orange piccolo. You have no sauce.
You have no sauce. None.
What
Yeah, I
is
would
this?
love to like if
Yeah, you need
If
to
I
make
get to a
Aiden
place-
mod a mod quick.
If I
Oh,
get to
shoot.
a place where I can buy SH figure arts easily again, I would definitely get a green piccolo and a orange piccolo, and then just do stream highlights animations. I don't know what Caleb would be in
Aw.
that, but I just think the idea of just the two piccolos would be pretty funny.
That's fine. Honestly,
maybe I could
just
buy a
do
third
clips only without that I don't contribute in. That would be awesome.
Just I could get a third piccolo and color him red, so then it's just a bunch of piccolos. around.
There you go. That'd be awesome.
To-
Piccolo.
To be fair, if I ever did a rant Sona like on YouTube or you have like these different things like like, oh yeah, let me take this picture from Family Guy or Simpsons and make this be my rant Sona, it would be Piccolo but with something dumb on his head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can be like that internet janitor, stupid commentator channel that basically just has a background janitor Family Guy character. This is like Rant Sona. So weird.
There was one guy with like this edgy Homer Simpson thing where it's like just Homer but with completely white with like a bunch of like like pentagram tattoos all over. And it just was
So
really
weird. What is that? I actually
I don't know what it's called, but I'll see if I can pull it up. I just saw it
That sounds
randomly on my Twitter
hilarious.
feed. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Also, guys, I'm probably gonna dip in maybe like 5'10".
Sounds good. Aiden Mod is now moderator on the channel. Whoa. Guys, Aiden Mod is
Aiden
now
Mod
on.
is on channel awesome.
I think he might have left just before.
Go figure. Yeah, because I don't think we were looking at the chat for the last 5 minutes. Sorry. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I can't find it.
Skype
Oh, you were a
got-
minute out. You were a minute out.
Dang it.
Hey, give me your
if
best
you
Marge
were-
Simpson impression, everybody.
Homie, I want to see you do a chicken fight with Peter Griffin.
Okay, and solid 8. Caleb.
Oh shoot. Wait, this is Marge Simpson?
Yeah, Marge Simpson.
Yeah.
Homie, what you say?
Okay.
What do you mean a slut, Homer?
Gosh.
Sounds
Okay,
like a
okay,
J-
so-
that sounds like a J Comics delivery.
Yeah, 5. 5
Okay.
on the Homer on the Marge list. Okay, now Elizabeth.
You're gonna give
That's
him
Marge in
5?
time.
You're gonna give
Oh, that's,
Okay,
that's more
That's
Toad.
you're doing
That's
Toad. You're doing
Dang it,
Toad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah!
That was good.
Yeah, I think I'm too I think I'm too locked into a Toad voice to do Marge correctly.
Okay.
That's my
well,
problem.
Toad inherently is a number 5 Marge, so let's bump Caleb down to a number 4.
What
And,
the heck?
and I guess is apparently the King Marge in the group right now. Okay.
Good job.
Marge.
I might leave on
Yeah,
a
okay,
high
so,
note. I'm gonna
um,
leave with my King Marge
Yeah,
status.
but before you leave though, what's your Marjorie and decree?
My Margerian decree
Whoa.
is, look,
Whoa.
are you guys Simpsons? Because I love my homies.
Aw. Wow. That was a that was a powerful moment.
Yeah, I did.
Well, that was epic.
That was epic style, epic sauce. Everybody in the chat spam epic sauce right now.
I want to see Caleb fight a creative giant chicken just so the giant chicken could possibly put him in a cluck hold. Get it?
Is that
We
what
can't
we
see
say
the
in the
chat
industry on
anymore.
Wantwa?
Yeah, that's also.
We can't
wait.
see the chat anymore.
Also,
Oh yeah, I'm looking at it. It's fine. You get too distracted by the chat anyway. Hey Lizzie, how would you feel if Caleb was an amorphous, sweaty blob of cream cheese, and every 9 hours he gave birth to smaller, sweatier tadpole like Callanlings, but he was really good at singing?
Okay.
Okay.
So basically, you have to deal with tadpoles, but you can sing now. That's what I'm getting at.
I can still sing right now.
He
All
can-
right.
He can
Yeah.
sing very well.
I want to see Caleb.
But you
oh,
gotta
yeah,
sing
that's on.
good.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Actually, I do think though you should probably update your public singing your singing portfolio, because I do think that some of like
My
the
old
stuff that you
videos
previously
stink.
done on the channel doesn't really hold up with some of the stuff, because I'm not sure if the internet knows about this, but there's a video of Caleb doing some karaoke, and he kills on to Bruce Springsteen. That's like that's Caleb's vocal range
well,
and what he rocks with.
Dang. Well,
Yeah.
thanks.
So you just need to you just need to do some Springsteen covers. You need to just do it, but make it about like Bionicle or some shit.
Hey,
That's
hey,
what sounds good.
baby. Hey, Baraki, I'm just a bad stopping tonight. Goodness.
Hey,
I guess if someone ever gives you a weak...
Dance in the Dark.
Yeah, that's what the song I sung.
Yeah.
You silly.
Dark
Uh,
lyrics.
IDS.
What's unironically funny though is like when you in that video when they're like, "Don't start the fire," and like you put so much emphasis in there, it's like literally. It's
Oh,
just
shoot.
like for some reason you do this thing with when you say fire like at one part. You put like this like really like macho like emphasis on there that sounds like one of the JoJo characters like when they do like the big
Amazing.
like punching moment in the series. It sounds like to say the reference that the weebs we get Star Platinum when does the oorah! It's like the at the end. It's not like Hale for some reason inadvertently did that.
Amazing. Yeah, I guess so. Also, immediate IDS left before he could finally give some respect to get to the point, and Cage is now here to get the butt. IDS did make the mock I was talking about. He inspired me to build my movie Takua mock. I respect IDS now, not Cage. Dang.
Okay. Well, guess what?
Well,
If I'm
Takua
the butt of the
Mockingbird?
joke, well, guess.
Takua Mockingbird.
Listen,
Whoa, that's what a thought process. Takua Mockingbird.
I'm pretty fine.
I should make that video now.
Okay.
Sorry, it's literally Takua singing Mockingbird by Eminem.
So, who's Atticus Finch in this one?
You, and you get to make an Atticus stench with your farts.
Amazing. Are you gonna buy a Majin Buu figure so you can make Majin Buu Radley?
Ooh, there you go. That sounds like a great idea.
You know, that's like a thing. It's like whenever I heard Buu Radley, I'm just like, why the fuck is no one making Majin Buu jokes with this thing? Like everybody knows Dragon Ball.
What?
Elizabeth knows Dragon Ball. She's just not telling you about it yet, but just she knows.
Something convinces me that's not entirely true.
No. That something deceives you. That's not entirely true. It's not convincing. It's deception.
What?
It's difference.
What? You can see subscriber people with public subscription on YouTube. Oh, yeah. YouTube recently made the Studio app a lot worse and uglier, which I am not happy about because I actually liked looking at it.
Wait, hold on a second. YouTube makes stud.io?
What?
Are you saying wah, wah?
Wah, wah. Gosh, like this sudden change in lighting is so scary. It gives me heart attacks. That doesn't freak you out.
More than one heart attack, you just get a bunch out. Once.
Yeah.
Like Caleb is a worm with like 6 hearts in his body.
Yep. I'm just a worm. That's all I am. I'm just a wormy germy. A worm and
I am
worm
a
and
worm. I am this box. Worm and Terzarian?
Worm and Tarzarian. Yeah. Do you know about The Simpsons, Elizabeth?
No.
Do you know about Herman Timzarian for Kurgarian? They basically made up that one of their established characters was like lying about his identity the whole time. And a lot of people weren't happy with it because wasn't he basically like a completely different person?
Yeah, basically he lied about being basically in the military and some other things too.
Seems like such a weird thing to throw that on a character who's supposed to be like really kind of funny. You'd want to throw that.
He's like he's a school principal who's also an ex-Green Beret. That's like his whole thing. But what the plot was is that he didn't have a life.
Yeah.
So he stole the real Scanner's identity because the real Scanner died in combat. So then he pretended that he was Scanner.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's really weird.
Yeah.
That's
basically was taking care of the real Skinner's mother too. So his mother's not even, he's not even the real.
That's
child.
so weird. Like that's not. You don't do that to a funny character like Skinner. You do that with some other character who's just kind of nice. And not...
Also, he's like an established character who's been around for seasons, and basically, he was really likable, and then all of a sudden you just do that to him. And it's like, what?
It's really weird, really strange. Also, they made a Skyrim reference in this game. The guy says he took a screwdriver to the knee.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Even though a screwdriver, you don't throw screwdrivers, so that
No,
doesn't make
that
any
too.
sense. Well, no, how many times have you thrown a screwdriver? 0.
Mm.
I don't use screwdrivers. I'm a woman.
Gotcha.
Oh, so you're saying women can't use screwdrivers in the workplace?
That's what
That's
she's
what we call in
saying.
the industry internalized
Wait.
misogyny.
Women don't work. We're
You-
housewives.
You need to make that misogyny. You need to quit internalizing that misogyny and start making it external. You know, start start being based in sexist overtly rather than
I
you know,
am.
basically this backhanded thing. You know,
Yeah.
you need to stop. You basically, you know, you need to, you need to stop saying things like, it's like, a woman shouldn't be in the kitchen, and instead should be like the woman should be the fuck out of the kitchen, and should never fucking be in there, like how Burger King said when
Whoa.
they were being misogynist. No, actually, Burger King said when women belong in the kitchen. They were the opposite.
Uh-oh.
You guys know about? You guys know about the Burger King?
Wait, Serge is calling me out for not looking at the chat, and he says he's bored. Wow, Serge. I'm sorry. We can't keep up with your sensibilities. That's okay. We love you anyway. I'm glad me
Anyway,
and
so
Cal's relationship has grown.
Burger King side tangent right now.
Yeah.
I'm going somewhere with it. Okay.
Okay.
So
fair
number
enough.
one, I don't, basic. I really don't understand like how basically in the food industry there's like really like people being like, oh yeah, women can't cook and all that stuff, because I'm like, didn't you grow up with moms, or like at least somebody who had a mom, and realized that basically like usually like the home cooking from them is better than most restaurants. I don't know. It really confuses me. But so basically people like, sometimes like in, like more higher class restaurants, you get certain people being like, oh, women can't cook them. I don't know. It's like right now, like the best food you can buy right now is like this old lady right next door to where I'm staying at, rather than, basically some like fancy restaurant, which I went to last night and paid a fucking arm and a leg for.
Dang.
Regardless of the point though, because of this type of stuff, Burger King made like a basically this troll bait tweet where they basically said, first they just left a tweet that said women belong in the kitchen, and then underneath it, then they started talking about the sexism in the restaurant industry. But since you only see the part that says women belong in the kitchen, Burger King get this guy so much backlash, and so many people just started calling Burger King sexist and everything, and backfired on them.
So they tried to do it as a way to, to bring attention.
It was like bait, like they wanted to bait people, but then people just didn't check the follow up enough, so it gave them more backlash than they asked for, basically.
Gotcha. Also, did you just take one out because one wasn't good enough for you, or can you still hear KJ, Sue?
I haven't been able to hear you really too much, so I took one.
Oh, that's smart. I get you. Yeah, that is the problem with these headphones. They are kind of noise canceling. So if you have both of them in, it's good for being immersed in whatever you're listening to. But when you're talking to someone,
but it's not very good to have on when your JoJo's at the house, because you can't tell if he's drowning in the puddle.
Oh yeah. Well,
people don't know about this, but the middle of Caleb's house has like a giant like sinkhole puddle. Do you want to explain about the puddle, Caleb, or do you not really want to talk about the puddle on stream?
I mean, well, I feel like you kind of put me on the spot where I have to talk about the puddle. So I guess I'll talk about the puddle.
Sorry, that was my intention.
I mean, well, that's okay. It's okay. You don't have to freak out about it. Like, I'm a little pissed off, but it's okay. I'll get over it.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
I'll work through it. But the point is that there's a puddle. It's sort of like a purplish shade, but more red. Like, it looks kind of bloody, and there's some brown mixed in there as well. It's really disgusting. And I've been trying to. The cat's in the box.
Don't laugh, Elizabeth. This is a very serious puddle.
Yeah, honestly, it's like you're not even paying attention to what I'm talking to you about. You think it's so cute that a cat jumps into a box in a video game. Well, guess what?
Yeah, if the cat jumped in the puddle, you wouldn't be thinking that's cute at all. You would be horrified.
Yeah, a purplish, reddish, brownish puddle, and the cat jumped into it. He'd literally like start melting because I threw some gum into that puddle just as a test. Literally like dissolved. And we're trying. We put together.
Yeah, Caleb. Actually, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like you're really downplaying the puddle because there is some green in the puddle too.
Okay, yeah, there was a little bit of green. I didn't feel like it was that important to mention the little bits of green in there, but guess what? There was some green.
I feel like the green is like the most atrocious part of the puddle is the green. Really.
Well, that's your opinion. I mean, I took one picture, and yeah, you saw like a glint of green. I didn't even think there was that much green in it, so I didn't think it was worth mentioning. But whatever.
Well, at least I know for a fact I'm not, basically blue-green colorblind. Maybe you are a little bit because I describe that green as a little.
Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Yeah. Point is that that we had to put traffic cones around it, and yeah, JoJo has been like tipping his finger. He's been like dipping his finger in trying to see if he can like day by day dissolve a little bit of his finger bit by bit.
Yeah.
Just to see if, well, yeah, if it'll actually like he can cut down his finger length because he's always thought his fingers are just a little too long.
Yeah, as people keep on telling him that he should be playing bass guitar, but he really has no desire, so he's just trying to get people to shut up about it. So he's trying to get stubby fingers, so people will quit trying to get him to play music.
Exactly. Yeah. Everyone thinks that he
Yeah.
like has a passion for music
Yeah.
because we all do, but guess what? He doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, personally, I think it's really fucking stupid JoJo's doing that, but it's his prerogative.
Yeah.
In the same way that it's your prerogative to have a puddle in your house. I mean, it's fucking stupid.
I
but
mean,
it's still there.
well, you know what? I would do something about the puddle if it didn't, cost an arm and a leg to freaking get that dealt with. So, yeah, if you had better ideas to actually, help me with that, maybe I'd listen. But since you're just gonna, be
well,
passive
I mean, like, I
aggressive-
keep on telling you, I keep on telling you to look into like what the lady did with the pink sauce. When she was doing that on TikTok, I keep on thinking the pink sauce TikTok strategy could be very applicable to your puddle problem.
Yeah, well, I think that there's a lot of specific factors with the puddle that you're not even taking into account, so that's fine. But whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
Get to the
Elizabeth, I
point.
think
Just
you should
said,
look at the
"Shut up,
puddle."
Cage." Wow.
No,
Yeah.
get to the point. Should probably get in the puddle.
Serge says Josiah should play the drums. Well, let's tell him. I'll tell him to start banging on people's
Yeah.
heads. Like
Yeah,
that.
that will learn them because you don't need long fingers for the drums.
Osa said Elizabeth is definitely the Jelaine Maxwell of Biotube because she traffics our hearts and minds.
Yeah.
Was I what?
Traffic the fans' hearts and minds. Jelaine Maxwell was trafficking children with Jeffrey Epstein. She was like his partner in crime. So that's a high compliment as far as the hearts
Is it
and minds.
really?
He also put hashtag.
Awkward turtle.
He also put hashtag Elizabeth, Queen of the Whites. Why did you go full on breathy Voldemort? Oh my gosh.
White's is Elizabeth's last name. It's not a race thing, guys.
What?
I'm
White
giving
is
you an
not
out. I'm
my
giving you an
last
out.
name.
Take that out.
Take
Take
the
that
out.
out.
Your name is Elizabeth White.
Okay.
And my name is Walter White.
Okay.
I'm Elizabeth White, yo.
Yo, bitch. Let's go to Burger King. Sell some crystal meth.
Mm,
Hey, yo, Mr. White. Elizabeth is the queen of the whites. You just gotta let her take that crown over your wife, Skylar. How would Jesse say Skylar?
Skylar.
Skylar.
Yeah, he probably just says it in the show. You can probably look up reference.
He probably
I
does.
can't imagine
once.
there's a time where
Not very
I can't imagine there's a single time where Jesse doesn't say the name.
He does say your wife most of the time. So your wife. Dude, your bitch of a wife is being a real, bitch. How would you feel if Caleb was Joaquin Phoenix Joker, but also a cat boy? Okay, ask. Elizabeth, this is directed at you.
I mean, I don't know what y'all are trying to get me to say in all these, because I'm never gonna stop loving him.
Well, that's fine, but surely you would have some mixed feelings.
No.
You surely things would be strained. They want you to think about the consequences. If I was like a skinny, gangly Joaquin Phoenix Joker who was also like, into cats in such a way where I probably dressed up sort of like a furry. And also, like, what if I was like, spending all sorts of time with Aurora where I was like, I think I'm closer with Aurora than you are. And I was like really holding her affectionately. I wouldn't even let you hold her anymore. Because I was just so sweet on Aurora. Like a cat
He'd
boy.
hiss too. He'd start hissing.
Yeah, I'd start hissing at you every time you said, "Come on, Caleb, you got to get out of the clothes. We got to go to church. You got to take your cat costume off." I just been like, "What would you do?"
But then after a couple hisses, then like you get like this like, "Oh, what the fuck?" face, the cat like he kind of laughs it off like it's a gag, like it's a goof thing. But
Yeah.
then you go, "Okay, but seriously though," Caleb goes, "No."
Yeah, I would just refuse. I'm like, come on, that's what they're asking about. They're asking about the consequences. Like, what would you do?
I'm gonna make things work, okay?
Okay.
Listen, all I'm saying is making things work is a full-time job.
Get to the point. Says,
I'll
what the
take it.
freak am I listening to?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
What's
it.
going on? I'm listening to a little too wacky of dude song. I need to go back to something that is just like quirky, but not too quirky. Let me go back to my Friends marathon. Oh, now that's the right level of quirk. That's just
there you
the
go.
right level of quirk. Friends, the perfect show.
I don't know
There's
if I
never
like
going to ever be a show like Friends.
Cage. I don't know if I like this character you're doing.
I'm not doing a character. I mean, I'm
That's
trying
you.
to like get to the point. Sounds like.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's literally
That
get
is
to the
him.
point.
Sorry, I messed with your camera
Yeah,
angle.
I won't lie. This is me when I'm getting to the point. Wow, Friends marathon. I must watch this now.
Also, Caleb furiously pisses on the couch to mark his territory, Oso says. Elizabeth, what would you do if you constantly had to clean piss off the couch?
Your piss?
Yes, because I'm a
Okay.
cat boy. Okay. I feel like it's easier to say these
Um,
You
things.
sound like it's a bad thing.
Yeah, whoa, what?
There's an easier answer. It's just like get one of those like grandma plastics that they put on their couches. You know the ones I'm talking
Basically,
about.
yeah, honestly.
Like
I'd
how some
make
grandmas
it
just like
ink-proof.
plastic wrap the couch.
Hmm.
I'd make it.
What if I
cake-proof.
kept ripping it off and then pissing on
Well, if she put the locks, if she put a lock on the plastic, and
it? You can lock
make
plastic.
it, like unzippable.
I would just
Yeah,
rip.
and you put a little lock on the plastic.
I
there.
think
And
I
also,
could
Caleb,
literally-
You can't rip anything.
All
Until
right.
you go to the gym, you can't rip plastic.
I do go to the
You need some
gym.
you need some of those feral kitty gains if you're going to be able to rip plastic.
All right, fair point. Fair point. Get to the point.
Yeah,
Get to the
exactly,
point.
Fair.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Caleb, I desperately now need to hear Cage and get to the point on a stream. Now they got to fight. I guess Cage he
Yeah.
wants the war between you and get to the point.
Epic rap battles of history. Cage Bolino versus Get to the Point.
Bernard!
Your stream is boring. Friends Bears. Oh wait, hold on a second. That this first part's supposed to be
Yeah.
not to get to the point. I'm a fucking alpha. Get on my level, bro. I'm gonna go to the garden and get some of these hoes. Okay, then I do the Friends
Nice.
marathon verse. Okay,
Yeah.
and and that's a small preview. That's like the little like
Yeah.
that you post is like the little teaser coming soon thing, and then the real thing comes out next Saturday.
Ooh, nice. I can't wait. Also, get to the
Yeah.
point is claiming he has a deeper voice than you. He probably sounds like
Mama, I'm gonna listen to you. Hold on a second. Let me get my voice full.
not. He.
All right, look, going down to Goblin Down.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing, little Get One? You think you're this deep? You think you can go this low? No, you're gonna be talking a little bit like this. This is Get to the Points, boys.
Yeah, brother, we got it. We got it, dog.
Yeah. No, the trick with like going deep, unfortunately, my throat's completely not in that mode right now. But it's a lot of times people kind of do this whole like they're trying to talk real deep, but they're still trying to get the deepness with their throat. But it's really like it's deepness with chest. You know, it's a big difference. Like when you like a lot of it just comes through the fact that English is like very much like it's pretty nasally and it's a pretty head talking language. You
Yeah.
can get like a lot of you see like a lot of Asians where when they talk, they their voice is more like this up higher. I'm not doing an Asian accent because that would be racist, but their voice is more like this. But then when they talk lower, their voice is a little bit more like this, a little bit more this side of the
Yeah.
thing because they're talking with more of their chest. So you have to talk with their chest in the same way that if you want to basically preserve your throat with basically you're trained to talk with your throat. That's bad. You're supposed to talk with your chest. That's basically it.
Cage, are you essentially claiming to be the throat goat right now?
No, unfortunately, I'm not the throat goat. I'm gunning for the position, but unfortunately, my throat game needs a little bit more practice.
Ah,
I need a little bit more training. I need I need to hit those reps a little bit more.
I
need to
think
hit those
well,
busy reps, if you understand what I'm saying.
well, if you can claim the throat goat, you could be in good company with IDS, the throat red coat. As a Brit.
What? So, quick question, Caleb. Have you started using hymns to keep your hair, or have you not used hymns yet?
Not yet. Nope. This is all natural. I still have a bit of hair left.
Just a bit.
Okay.
Just a bit.
Hmm.
Well, her dad's bald, so she'll be happy she'll be fine if I have male pattern baldness.
Eh.
And I go,
And I'll
Go
just
the
telling you
full Walter
that
White one.
the receptive, their basic baldness is recessive on the mom's side, not on the father's side. So yeah, you can have a father with a full thick head of hair, but it's really the mom's genetics that determines the bald.
Interesting. Yeah.
So yeah,
Well,
because
but
I mean,
that-
like speaking for myself, which unfortunately I am going bald, just straight up. I'm not gonna lie, but
you just
it's,
got a lot of
my dad,
testosterone, bro.
Yeah, man, I'm such an alpha. No, but what happened is that my dad has a full head of hair because from his mom, who basically has a lot of Native American genetics, and they have pretty good hairlines.
Yeah.
So my dad got that trait, but then like my mom, basically her her father is and her mother both like basically her mother has basically like has a bald or had a bald dad. So my great grandpa was bald. My grandpa's bald too. So basically going down the chain of men on her side of the family, baldness. So basically I kind of went with the trajectory of bald. But what's weird though is my bald the way that the baldness hit Kai was a lot closer to like say like my mom's side of the family.
Yeah.
But like but then for me, because like my dad did like his side of the family did like what's weird is I think like I don't know the full logic with it, because I do think that like my uncle actually was balding, if memory serves me correctly. So I don't know why my dad didn't go bald, but my uncle was. But also his dad was bald too. So point being though is my balding patterns is much closer to my Italian grandpa rather than basically my German grandpa or Irish grandpa. He's German Irish, probably more Irish actually than German, but
I get it.
usually claims German though. Yeah, actually, if you genetically look at the United States, actually the largest like last time I checked, the largest European ethnic group like in racial descent is actually German. Like there's a lot more German descending Americans than like British descending Americans.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, that's
I'm
fair.
German,
Yeah, well-
Irish, British, and Swiss.
Yep. Also, the only reason I
Yeah.
brought her genetics up is just saying that with a bald dad, she'll be fine if I go bald. So
Yeah, I get that. I mean, the one thing that's actually nice in Argentina is the fact that basically every man is bald here or balding. It's like you don't like in America, I feel like basically like Quasimodo walking down the street without a hat on, but here I'm just kind of a little bit like we're all in the same boat. We're all disfigured.
we're gonna have Oso's crew and Callan's crew on a stream. It would be fun to do like a proper Jackbox kind of thing with
So
some
much
people
fun.
in the Bionicle
Wow.
community. We need to try and schedule something like that. Also, Oso said Caleb expects Elizabeth Maxwell to say, "Wow, Caleb, you remind me of my dad. That's so hot." Basically, but you more or less have said that before.
I've said that you have qualities that are like my father.
My father is attractive to me, so I thought I'd date a guy who looks like him. Now I see the funny side.
That's Elizabeth's mind right now.
Caleb, I think the Oedipus, I think that I'm not sure if the Oedipus complex applies to women. It's usually a men thing. if my research is
It
correct.
does. It's the Oedipus complex.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
She
Elizabeth,
married
how did
her
that joke make you
father.
feel?
She murdered her
I
mother.
remember
and married her
that's
father.
Robot Chicken. Yeah, I remember that Robot Chicken skit where it's like basically it's like,
Wow.
so how did that joke make you feel? Like, yeah, that's me right now. It's like, so how did that joke make you feel?
Whoa. How did that joke make you feel, Elizabeth? Answer.
Fine, I guess. Oh, I don't.
You have
like
to
this.
say it loud.
I don't know.
You talk so quietly that I have to put the mic in your face just to get a real good. We gotta get good recordings.
Ah!
Good. I hope you may hurt
Yeah, that's a
people's
good
ears.
recording
Too.
right there. Okay, that's right. That's a wrap. Okay, that's a wrap.
Woo! Thank you,
Thank
everybody.
you.
No,
Everybody's supposed to be clapping.
Barack
Yeah,
Hussein
next time I
Obama.
clap,
Ed
you can start
Nerves back
clapping.
with
It's just not awkward.
Ed Nerves is here, and he came back with the Obama jokes by just saying Barack Hussein Obama. That's all he needed. Now we can talk about Barack Obama for another 3 hours. If you guys are ready. Elizabeth, what are your thoughts on our former president?
Which one? Barack?
Yeah, the 43rd president of the United States,
mean
Barack
44th?
Hussein Obama. Huh?
44th.
Oh, he is 44. You're right. Yeah.
44?
I
yeah,
did not
Bush
agree.
is 43.
I did not agree with his policies or anything, but he definitely had charisma, which helped him a lot when it came to actually winning the presidency. And
I was just joking, dude. I wasn't expecting
But-
a real answer.
oh,
Sorry, I just like frustrating you. Just like you like frustrating me. You like Barack Obama, is what you're saying.
No,
We
I
get
don't.
it.
I
We
don't.
get it. Cage, what do you like? What do you think of Obama?
My favorite thing about Obama is just that meme of him saying, "Let me be clear," and then he just turns invisible.
Yeah, that is a pretty good meme. See, this is what we're asking
Yeah.
for. This is the kind of things I want to hear about Obama.
And this is what it's all about.
We're not talking about policy. We're talking about power.
High policy.
We're talking about the power of thought. The power of thought that Obama commanded by saying, Michelle.
Excuse me. I think I think you're referring to is the power of Thoth, the Egyptian god of knowledge.
Yep. All right, Elizabeth, give us the recap of everything that you've done in this game today. Go.
well, I got out of the sewers after running away from a lot of weird blob things.
Go on.
Then I found
Glub, glob, globs.
a little city called Ant Town,
Go on.
and I climbed up it, and then we discovered that robot thing has the sentience of a human
Go on.
from 100 years ago. And then I found 3 flowers and gave them to somebody who needed flowers.
Go on. Go on.
And
Okay, go now. Go back.
then I found
Go back.
I found
Go back.
Go back.
no. I
Go
found
back.
Go back.
Go back.
I
on
found
everything. Go
a
back on
former
everything you believe in.
scientist.
Back.
Whoa. Go back to formula, just like Green Goblin. Well, thanks
Yeah.
for telling us the recap. That was
Well,
pretty
I
interesting.
wasn't finished.
Okay,
You
go
weren't gonna
ahead.
Let me finish. So
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. No. We want to hear. We're excited.
I'm gonna let you finish.
I'm gonna let you finish. We're just like Kanye. We want to let you
But
finish.
Welcome's dad's got the best music videos of all time.
So Welcome's dad is a cool music video guy. Not gonna lie.
Well, then I climbed to the top of that little city, and then I found this this computer guy that wasn't like these guys, and he was saying, "Oh, you need to find this robot named Clementine. She's trying to get to the outside. Yada yada. You'll find her in Midtown." And they gave me a postcard with her address on it, and then I came to this place through like an entrance over there, and that guy keeps on making a loop, so he's like a constant like loop character. He was just walking.
he's
this
tripping.
way.
You can trip him.
Yeah, loser.
Whoa.
But hello. But I came over here and I've been finding out from other people where Clementine was. I found Clementine, and then she said, "Oh, you need to find this guy who can help us get the thing from the factory of the evil people who are arresting everybody for no reason."
So basically, it's a video game.
Yes, Caleb. The video game you're playing is a video game. Very
A
observant.
video game.
But it functions like a video game. You're going and doing things for people
Mm-hmm.
like you do in a video game.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. But what is it? How does the cat feel? About having to do it?
We always talk about game feel, but we never talk about cat feel.
Yeah, we don't know what the cat's feelings are that they're being asked to do all these things. Like, what are the cat's motivations for helping all these people?
The cat wants to get back to the outside where they came from, most likely. Remember how the cat was with all the other cats in the beginning?
But
Climbing around?
does the cat really believe that they're gonna accomplish this?
You never know.
The cat's kind of stupid, isn't he? She?
Isn't he?
I don't, it?
Isn't he?
Go
Isn't
away,
it?
shoo
Isn't it?
shoo.
You gotta get that British accent going on. Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it?
What are you
Isn't it?
What are you trying to do?
I don't know.
I'm trying to say, isn't it?
I guess they're just letting you have the chance to distract. I think there's something else you gotta bring or something you gotta do here to mess with them.
That's a good point.
Hey Caleb, if you want to put me on the spot like I did with the puddle thing, I sent you like a current like demo build for the
Whoa.
the game I've been working on. So yeah, if you want to beat that up, you can. We'd recommend doing arcade mode because that's probably the most like visually interesting to show off on stream.
Elizabeth, do you want to
but
try
yeah.
that? Since you've gotten some good progress, do you want to try Cage's game he's working on, Combat Platformer?
Yeah, the
Okay.
current working title.
Combat Platformer. It's a really good name for a game. I actually think you should keep it.
I'm thinking about platformer combat actually, and it is the final release name.
That's genius. That honestly, well done.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, here, let me wait, when's
need
the
to-
last Oh shoot.
I need-
You need to
okay.
find a checkpoint.
I know where to go. I
Okay.
know where to go. I just gotta go
It's
to.
been
Don't worry, I figured this
27
out.
minutes
I figured this
without a
out.
checkpoint.
I gotta go to this person and just fell asleep on them.
What?
Good night.
Aw. He loves you. B12. Aw. Or well, she probably. Did you ever think about how are robots gendered in this game? What decides girl bot? What decides boy bot?
Oh no.
I guess you didn't think about it, huh?
See. Oh wait.
Did the robots have robo gender fluid?
Yeah, I didn't think that was true,
What?
actually. You said that you figured that out before, but I think you just made that up.
What?
That it saves.
When you go to
does save
sleep?
things when you sleep on people. Yeah,
No, I thought
It's-
that was.
clearly not.
Well,
We
can
gotta
you-
find
can
a
you
new
look up-
story thing.
Can you look up on the internet?
You need to look up the next thing to do because you're lost.
No. I need you to look up how to like save in Stray, like how to find
Wow.
hit a point that saves.
Aw.
Frolicking around
Uh,
town.
Yeah, we gotta try and do some. Also, Cage, whatever happened to Oniware? Oso said.
Oh, so that guy just like I was being paid to build that game by like an animator. He made Oniware. He did an Oni Plays fan animation that looked like a video game mock-up, and he said, "Hey, I'd actually want to make a coded version for this." So I was being paid to do that, and he said like, okay, we got to a certain point in development where he needed to do more work, and he said, okay, we'll go on hiatus and then I'll contact you back for the work. And yeah, I kept up tabs with a little bit of it, but ultimately at the end of the day,
What? What happened? Cage, you there? Did you do something?
All I did was like just
You didn't delete a tab, did you?
no.
No. Did he? Huh.
Did I
Says
unplug
he's-
your?
Is that what? Yeah. Well, I don't. Oh, Cage?
okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's
Something-
okay. I had some weird unplugging thing happen with
Oh,
my
no.
microphone. It's hopefully the audio isn't fucked now, or if it's the same as it was before.
It's basically the same.
Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to I have to get going and do other things.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, no. A quick aside, I didn't get up that long ago. My sleep schedule's been absolutely fucked recently. Like I literally
Oh,
accidentally
man.
stayed up I accidentally stayed up all night the other day programming, and then I just looked out the window. Like, oh shit, I didn't realize that thing came up. Anyway, so and that thing being the sun. So the Oniware. So to kind of explain what happened with the Oniware game. So a guy named Voodoo Jin made a Oni Plays fan animation that looked like mock-up video game footage. So I basically reached out to him because he was looking for people to actually make a programming functioning version of this game mock-up. I said, hey, I'd be willing to do the programming for it. So I programmed basically everything I could, but I reached a certain point where I can't continue progress without him needing to animate a couple additional assets. He said that he was busy because he does like a lot of like commission work, and like has like a bunch of like jobs queued up that does like stuff for Meat Canyon and such. And he said, okay, well, I can't do it now, but I'll get to you in a couple months. Back to you in like a couple months or so when my schedule cleans up and I can work on that again. So I couldn't work on any more of it, and I was also getting paid to do that work for him. So I didn't want to basically, also just, and it's also technically not even my game. So basically, I couldn't do anything else on it. Even though I would have loved to complete it, most of it is functional. It's just at a certain point, it's just, he never got back to me on it. And I kind of kept up with him a little bit, but seeing what he's doing now and such, honestly, I think he just abandoned the project. So maybe I might, after this next current game I'm working on, maybe I might reach out to him and say like, hey, I saw that code lying around, maybe we could finish it up. So I might try it one last time. But at the end of the day, it was commission work from my end. It's his project. He's leading it. I got it. Basically, I got to follow along with what he wants, more or less.
Alrighty.
So
Cool.
yeah. So right now I'm more focused on just trying to. As a quick aside, also I don't see it as a waste of time personally, because I was able to. I learned a couple things programming wise, and also I was also paid for it. So even if I never saw the light of day, at least I didn't feel like it was wasted time on my part. But in terms of building the library, I decided to also spend my free time focusing on other projects. I have a couple games that are actually as psychopathic as it sounds right now. Actually, I have if I have time to sit down and basically really just power through with like the art process and game optimization, I could actually release before the end of the year 3 more video games on CubePunks, so I could double the library. But some of that though is a bit difficult because one game, like my brother needs to do the art assets for, but his schedule is completely booked. With a lot of things he doesn't have, so yeah, matter of free time sort of stuff. Like I'm not sure when he will be able to do that one. Then there's the game that I'm currently working on, and I'm doing the art for it, which is fine. However, man, I am facing some really bad burnout on that game. Like I just need to get off my plate at this point because I'm completely out of steam on that one. And that's the one I sent over to Caleb to test out, basically.
Yeah.
Whoa. It's a bit of work.
Whoops. Gosh. I'm sorry. I gotta.
Yeah. By the way, just as a quick aside, also apologies for the longer loading screen. I'm going to try to get the loading screen as basically not as least intrusive as possible, but also I'm setting up the game in a way where it preloads a lot of the stuff, so you don't have. So you really don't have to wait for the game once rather than a bunch of times. So yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm not seeing the volume. How do I get the volume mixer again? I'm trying to find the volume mixer so I can. Because it was the. Because it was being really loud.
You mean system volume or?
Yeah.
Oh, there's actually in-game. Like if you go to the settings tabs, you can actually change.
Oh, I can.
So,
all right.
So.
All right. Well, I guess I'll do that.
Yeah.
Then.
So if that's easier, you can do that. That's another thing too. Is it's like this game has a lot of features that I haven't had in previous games. It's definitely not it's basically this current working title combat platformer. This is the closest I've actually had to getting something to be more of a console designed game, while everything else has been more casual game or arcade game in terms of game design and such. So I'm hoping next year I'm going to try to make more of a console styled game rather than do smaller sort of games. That's my main goal for next year, but I need to basically clear up my plate out, and this is kind of the first step towards that. So
hitting buttons.
This is the first game I made with playing with a gamepad in mind. So if you have a controller and not a keyboard, Caleb, I'd recommend using that controller.
Oh yeah, he's got. Yeah, we got the controller set up.
What do I hit?
But she keeps jumping. She doesn't know what the punch is.
Okay, yeah, it's punches. If you hit pause or basically escapes or enter, you can check the settings for the bindings. But it's ZNX is punching or and jumping, and then O and P are punching and jumping. I forget which is which right now. Sorry, pretty sure P is punch for the O and P options. But this game started off as off as kind of working on a boss engine for a larger platformer game. But then I decided that I wanted to try to see if I could build an entire game off of the boss engine. That was a smaller thing first, before I tried to do a larger thing. If Steam is screwing you up, and you might have to just close Steam. Steam can sometimes be funky. I don't know what fully to say. Some of the issues with PC gaming is that you just sometimes have the computer messing with you, and it's it's the
Oh yeah,
I'm looking at Steam. It looks like Steam is just really messing with the controller inputs right now.
Yeah, I
You
think
probably should
so.
just close the application. Yeah, and that happens to me all the time. So
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try this one more time.
okay.
Cause yeah, I think it works. Wait, oh, what? What the heck? Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. So most of the functionality in this game is built. The main things that is it's really an art stuff really. Like I want to have cutscenes in the story mode. I need to write and draw the cutscenes, and then in the game you fight 4 bosses, but each of the bosses uses only one. Like I need to actually get the animations done for the other 3 and do the environments. So right now you're just only using the visual assets from the final boss. So
Okay. I saw I did
yeah,
Zoom
so-
thing. How do I do the Zoom thing? Don't work consistently.
like what the fast punch.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're running in, you attacks, dash attacks,
Oh.
like double tap and run.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and also
Ooh.
like I need to probably put like a tutorial tab somewhere in here to explain some of the mechanics and such, or add some visual information that will reinforce it. But basically, the main strategy is when you're beating up the enemy during the stun phase. Airborne attacks, you get rewarded for doing airborne attacks. They're higher damage output than like grounding attacks. So basically, if you attack the enemy and start doing air combos on them, you're going to deplete the health bar quicker than when you just hit them on the ground.
Just like hit the standard buttons. I think it's like A to punch, or no, wait, not that one. It's like B, I think.
There's different.
Elizabeth's trying.
If you pause and go to the settings tab, I put input options. So it's like if you like basically the button layouts can either be Xbox style, Nintendo style, or Smash Bros style. Like those are the 3 input layouts.
Fun.
Or,
Yeah, it looks like she's figured it out. She's doing all right.
yeah, it's I may need to figure out like kind of just like the tutorial rundown thing, so it's just not obnoxious but also clear for people. But I'm still trying to figure out that stuff. I did want to have a.
Is there a block
like
button?
one feature? Nah, no block button. I was trying to keep the because this is kind of like a stepping stone project for a larger game. I kind of wanted to focus on trying to develop like basically more complicated bosses, but stick with a simple player character. So then, like when I do my follow-up project, I was going to go more heavy with like player character being like more crazy and having more mechanics going on with them.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, so kind of like just make sure you're attacking when when they're hopping around and yeah, basically stunned, knock them around, and air combos are most rewarded.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, sorry, get to the point. Sorry about that. He asked earlier about doing a stream at some point. Yeah, we'd love to try and set up some kind of Jackbox thing where we could get a group together to play Jackbox games. This is something like that. So we got to work on something.
I can't
like
wait
that.
to dominate. Get to the point in Jackbox.
Yeah, that would be great.
Hey,
At some
sir.
point.
Because the grudge match is getting hyped up right now.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. We gotta put these Oso boys in their place. Oso and his
Yeah.
crew of streaming boys.
Oh, so
But yeah, this
beta.
game, it's neat so far. I look forward.
Yeah,
to
it's. I will say the design, like compared to the other games, it definitely skews more, more towards like medium to hardcore gamer. It's definitely like, it's the that has the biggest learning curve and it's the least casual of my games. Which there's reasons for it. Not sure if this is the right time or place if people really care about me talking about game design and trying to make things that people resonate with, all yada yada yada. But too long didn't listen version of it is that even though I prefer more hardcore style games, basically if you want to basically get like the most people to enjoy your game, like you have to skew more kind of on the casual side basically to get the most people. It's the
Gotcha.
simplest way to put it. Yeah. It's,
Elizabeth-
people, it's like
Elizabeth made it to the second wave, but they shoot the balls and they're very loud.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oof.
It's there's a couple things that I'm trying to fix. If the audio is messed up on the fireballs, that's good to note. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I turned like
Uh,
everything else down to like next to 0, but those didn't change, so that's something to note.
Yeah,
for
I
future
think
builds.
it's probably like some channel thing. Good to know. It's you don't want to know.
Yeah,
you don't
yeah,
wanna
I
know,
can
like, all the
imagine. I
details
know
on it.
it's super complicated.
Yeah. It's,
So,
Oh, fucker. I
yeah.
died.
hey,
yeah,
she
that's
made it to
that's the
8,000.
thing. But
Not exactly close to even your top 10 as far as 22,000 is the minimum, but
yeah,
But-
I will say that the game's balancing might be kind of like a little skewed. Like maybe the bosses might take too many hits, or there might be some difficulty things that I need to adjust with the sliders, which would be helpful if you guys played it a little bit, so you could kind of give me feedback on like what's hard and what's not there, all that stuff. Because I've been looking at this thing for too many months. So
yeah.
basically, like since I know the ins and outs of everything, basically it makes all sense in my head. But I need to get somebody who doesn't know the ins and outs to balance it more accordingly. And luckily, I'm at that part of the game, which is great because that's like the part that it's difficult because you need a lot of people to basically inform you so they know, but what needs to be changed. But at the same time, it's not hard. You just make sure you do it so people don't give you a bad review on Newgrounds.
Yep.
You want to try again?
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is probably a good spot where we can kind of wrap things up. But this is really fun, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for
Yeah.
coming. Also, before we do, Also said, Elizabeth, this is insane to ask, but can you take a really close-up photo of Caleb's ear and send the photo to your mom and ask if that looks all right? Hard for her to do that right now with the headset on, because you can't see my ears, silly. But nice try.
Just rip the headset off with your teeth and do it.
Okay. Elizabeth, can you try and rip this headset off with your teeth? Well, that wasn't with your teeth.
Yes, it was.
Oh, with the cord. You're right. You did. All right. You know what? You win.
I know.
But now it's
if
back
you want
on
to
my
play a
head.
game that's also, if you want to play like a game that's like more arcade and simple, that I have like kind of just like the rough, just really like initial prototype,
Oh.
actual graphics done. Like I sent that in
Oh.
the chat too. Well, there's just the description of how to play is on the
Cool.
screen too. But
Got Brian
it's,
land of the white area.
Wait. So, I got to keep it on the white?
Yeah, bounce. Yeah, I think you bouncing on the white tiles.
Oh,
Yeah, if
okay.
you land and if you hit spacebar when you land, you can do a little trick. And if you keep getting, and in the final game when it gets programmed together, like you collect the oranges for coin. So you're basically trying to make sure you're
Oh.
bouncing on the white, doing tricks and collecting the coins is basically what you're trying to do.
Wait a second. Wait, I kind of wish that, like, I know it has to be like literally right above a block, but I kind of wish that, like, if there was a white under it would bounce. Like, if
Oh, you mean like
Oh,
the coin was? Just
yeah,
floating there?
now I'm seeing how it's supposed to linearly work like that.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a little fast for the very beginning, but
Yeah, the bouncing is a constant bounce speed.
oh,
Like, it
this is
doesn't, like-
this is probably easier to do with controller. What am I doing? Yeah, I think.
I don't know if I even built controller support in this one or.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Well, it works.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm not doing well. Okay, I got 4 bounces. That's my record.
Yeah.
5, 6.
Yeah. Have you been able to do the trick too or no?
Oh, what trick?
Like with keyboard, it's like just arrows and spacebar, and if it's spacebar
Oh.
when you land, you can do a little flip.
Oh. I should try hitting the A button. Oh, it works at the A button. Yay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's like I'm not to overtalk, but basically there's certain like default input options on Godot, and there's controller bindings by default, but it's not. But I don't know if I put them in or not. Basically, when sometimes. Actually, I'm not going to say anything else. Literally, no one cares.
Well, this is cool. I like this a lot.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is like again, like kind of like one of those shorter, like arcade ones. Kind of like it's just like whenever my brother and
wanna
I
try?
are like, okay, let's bang out all the art in the weekend. We can do it. The theme we're thinking about currently is it's going to be a game called Flea Circus, and you're going to be playing little fleas bouncing on the tiles.
That's kind of fun. You went up. Would
Yeah.
you? Can you imagine this being like a little flea bouncing on
That'd be
tiles?
so cute.
You would probably love that
So-
game.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
fast.
You can,
Yeah,
you
so
can move it
that's-
with the. You just have to make it land on a white tile. Yep. It's not that hard. And then you get the orange ones to get points.
Yeah, so it's again, what's weird about things is that like a lot of people, if your game is simple, a lot of the feedback some people get is like, the game is. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. A lot of people like the romanticized version of like a gamer, I guess, is that they're like, we need to be playing games that are like super difficult. It's like games like Dark Souls and stuff is kind of like what the romanticized version of like
Yeah.
people who play video games. But the reality is that stuff is like if you actually get somebody to sit down and play a game, they prefer really more
Hit the A button
simple
when you-
rules and basically like basically not a steep learning curve, I guess is a good way to describe it. So that's kind of like what I have to try to play around with a lot of times when doing this stuff, because inherently with my taste I want to make games like super complicated in terms of like or put like a crazy amount of depth in a certain game. Like I want characters to have like Tekken levels of combos, but most people aren't going to really vibe with a game like Tekken. They're going to go vibe with a game like Angry Birds sooner. So,
Yeah.
because they're just kind of like learning how to program it, not wanting to spend my life on a single game, and then also trying to figure out like what people the do's and don'ts in games. Like that's the
Yeah.
reason why a lot of my games so far have skewed more towards like Angry Birds level of complexity, or
Yeah.
but I want to make a game that basically is more like a Kirby or Sonic level of complexity at some point. That's like the level I want to go to. But
Yeah.
I just need to just kind of work my way up, because even if I'm like, oh, okay, I want to make a game that's complicated, it might accidentally turn out to be Dark Souls complicated.
Yep. Elizabeth's getting into it. She's enjoying this.
Yeah. That's the thing about this thing too, is it's like one of the guys who I forget who it was, but I was listening to like the Newgrounds podcast. And one of the like game programmers was basically like a lot of times like a fun game is like you just you're coding and you just like build a fun toy, and then you figure out like how to build basically a game around that toy. So I kind of have like this tile bouncing character, and I was like, okay, this is kind of interesting. And then just constantly trying to track and find the tiles to move around, and then trying to build rules on it.
Yeah.
Because before it was like it's like the following the white tile things, that was like one thing, but then you kind of get into the rhythm of that. So then it's like, okay, well, even if you're doing that, you need to have a second step and third step of like complexity. So that's when I added like the coin, which is the orange dot, and then also the tricks in there. And when I add those things, it kind of like when you're trying to syncretize all three things, it becomes like this weird, like kind of rub your stomach, pat your head sort of thing. So,
Yeah.
if you like mastered like following the white tile thing, it's like you don't really need like before I was thinking like, okay, the tiles get basically there's less and less tiles as the game goes on, but in a weird way, when it was only one tile on screen, it almost became too simple of a game, because your brain just basically was like, okay, you go here, you go here, you go here, you go here. But when you had three tiles, you actually had choice. So the fact your brain actually has to make choice within that fraction of a second actually added like basically a certain level of complexity to the game.
Yeah.
So again, it's so it's like even a game that's like as simple as this, like even something that I made within a day, there's there's a lot of thought that goes into it. So I mean that's the thing about it. Like a lot of people really undervalue game like what goes into a video game.
Yeah, for sure. And I could say this would if you could optimize this for a controller even more, then it probably would be really, really fun for controller specifically, because it already is fun on controller, but it just needs a little more precise. I think it's like a little too slow. The way the controller inputs is.
I'm trying to figure out like maybe the movement speed. Now I'll play around with it and see if it needs to be a little faster or not. Also like the shadow, like kind of like the a lot of times when I play platformer games, I use the shadow as like kind of this tracking point. So it's like basically to make sure I'm standing on something. Like you just follow where if the character's shadow is aligned on the platform, and then you land on it.
10.
But
Yeah.
sometimes that's not super clear to people, so I need to figure out if the game needs to have something closer to like what the Lego games did, where they
Yeah.
actually had like basically an entire like yellow circle on the ground showing where you're going to land. Like if that makes
Right.
sense, or if the shadow is enough for people.
Yeah.
It's like all those like little micro details is difficult, and but again, when it comes to people who play video games, they don't. It's a combination of many factors, but at the end of the day, though, it's just like people just don't really value video games, and you see so many people who will either come into the space who haven't done it before, who go in there for like cocky, thinking a video game can't be that hard,
Yeah.
or they're consumers who think like they basically have really high standards. But the thing is, like, well, first off, is like even like a simple basic mobile game is actually runs you like it can run you like quite a few more like a lot of people under budget for like simple
Yeah.
mobile games. Like a lot of people don't realize like like how many thousands of dollars actually goes into those things compared to like they might be thinking a project in their brain that might be like only like at maximum $5,000 to produce can be closer to $50,000.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yep, you need it.
Yeah,
because especially like if you have even 4 or 5 people working on a game, it's like it's gonna add up.
Yeah, and there's like so many business side people who try to get into the business and they're like thinking, oh, this is the case, and then basically then me and my family basically had to come in and basically be like, no,
that's hard.
it's actually like if you break down like all the departments and what's needed for the game, it's gonna run you this, and they're like, oh, I didn't realize games were so expensive. And then also you have this weird thing too, where if you look at the price for video games on retail, a game like Super Mario Bros. 3, which was really complicated for its time, but by today's standards, maybe not like as complicated as some other games are, like not GTA 5 complicated or anything like that. Super Mario Bros. 3 cost you $50 back in the 80s. And video games stayed like static, like $50 for a very long time until recently, where they started raising it to $60 and $70 for a title. So basically, like basically video games didn't move with inflation, and so like the perception of the price of things also kind of just went lower in time. And then also you got like the free to play model that came about, which free to play is a weird catch-22 because of the fact that it takes like a lot of free to play games are super expensive to produce and manage. But like basically, if you get a dedicated player base, it can make you like money for a long time. Like like a game like Fortnite, for example. Like Fortnite is insanely expensive, but a lot of times, so people just see, it's a free video game, and they see like how much you can get out of the free video game. So their brains just jump to, video game's cheap because Fortnite's cheap, But no, Fortnite's like an insane value for basically like what they're giving. But if you look into why Fortnite's able to do what it does, it's because they have whales in their player base who, even though it's a free game, they're dumping a bunch of money in there. But it's also being supported by a company that has that cash to burn, because Epic Games owns the Unreal Engine. 90% of the games being made right now run off of the Unreal Engine. Like I'm pretty sure the cat game you were playing is an Unreal Engine game.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Guilty Gear's an Unreal Engine game. Tekken is an Unreal Engine game. Just so many games use that engine. But so basically, all the licensing to run those games go back to the company that makes Fortnite. It's also owned by Tencent, which is also a Chinese company. So basically, they have CCP money behind them too. So
Ooh, I got 23 bounces. Whew. I feel good.
You go for the high score. I'm still trying to figure out I want to try to figure out how much basically the point system works in this game. Because I want points given for the bounces, but I want the coins to be kind of like an absurdly high amount of value compared to your bounces.
Yeah.
So basically,
because right now the standard is just don't do the coins. It's just a distraction.
Yeah,
you want there to be a
bonus.
bonus. Yep, exactly.
Yeah, it's like I might make like a single coin like worth like something crazy like 15 bounces, even like that inside. It's insanely high.
Yeah.
And then like make doing a trick like basically makes your bounce like doubled the value.
That might
So,
be either doubled and maybe have that be like a function that will make you jump across the map quicker. Because I feel like if that's assuming that you don't want to mess with the speed of it anymore. Because I think that might be a good way to get people, because there's certain things where it's just going to be harder to jump across in fast enough. Like you can kind of, I think you actually do right now have more control with the keypads to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Because I use the keyboard parts to get to 23.
Yeah.
But I think it's a little more precise, even though it's still. Oh wow!
There's also not much.
Wow.
There's also not much friction.
What if you just leave it in the middle? It's funny to see how many you can just chance get. It got up to 13 just by bouncing on ones that all were in the middle 4 boxes.
That's just called good luck.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've been trying to, like, one thing I was trying to mess around with it too is it's like there's not much friction with your while you're in the air, so your character actually slides around a lot, but then like the sliding basically resets every single time you hop. So kind of like, I didn't want it to feel robotic. I actually wanted it to feel like when you're in the air, because when you're in the air, it's like, you don't really have friction like you do when you're on the ground. So but then like when you land on the ground though, basically that you actually get friction again. So if you like go to the basically I wanted to try to make it work in a way, but there's some polishing and for this thing before.
Oh my gosh. Also, Lizzie is the Lord of Swag, according to OK. Lizzie, what's your favorite game? Serge asks. You can just answer.
I can. Well, see, that's a really good question.
Jet Set Radio.
Jet Set Radio Future. That's the one I grew up on. It's kind of the sequel to Jet Set Radio. I grew up on it on Xbox.
You guys need to buy. You need to get Jet Set Radio off Steam and play it. It's a good one.
Well,
they don't
that's
have Future on
that's
Steam,
Jet Set Radio, and I have it on Steam,
Yeah.
but I can't find Jet Set Radio Future, like the one I grew up on.
they haven't ported it.
And they're never going to.
Let me check Xbox emulators.
Yeah, she was wanting to see if she could get an Xbox.
Or 360, because I think they're backwards compatible. But
she's also wearing her cool shades right now.
yeah.
But yeah, guys, we should probably call this. It's getting kind of late. But thanks so much, guys. This has been really, really fun. Oh, cool. He found Xenu.
Xenu?
Xenu, the god of.
There's a.
Can we use Scientology
there's
to?
Xbox emulator.
You can probably.
Oh my gosh.
It's probably.
Oh yeah.
Do you still have the original disc for Future, or do you not have the disc on you?
No. And also,
Okay.
I don't think this PC has a disc port, so I need to do some
Okay.
disk drive.
Well, if you get a hold of the game's files through, and the legal method would be ripping the game, getting an actual disc yourself and copying the
Jet
files
Set
off the
Caleb.
disk drive. But if you want to get basically, like, if you get the ROM files, you can play off the PC with the emulators.
Nice.
Like,
That was
my
fun.
research correctly, Xbox emulation has gone good now.
You have earned my favor. Get to the point. But now you have to fight for it in combat
Fight
with my
for her.
friends. I'm just teasing with you. But yeah.
Did you?
What's up?
What other games did you play on the original Xbox? Was it?
Elizabeth, other games on the original Xbox?
Honestly, that was kind of it. I mean, because my brother gave me his old Xbox, and he gave me that game and that game was on the same disc as like a car racing game, and then there was like a Sims game that was for the Xbox. It was like Sims Nightlife or something. It was kind of fun, but I mostly just played JSFR. Just at JSRF, because that was like my thing, and I beat the game so many times, but I still came back to it because it's just so much fun.
Yeah, she's a big Skyrim head too.
And Minecraft.
Yeah.
And Borderlands too. That's
And
awesome.
Terraria.
Actually, so there's a couple games that are good I would recommend that actually the composer for Jet Set Radio actually worked on. There's one game I played with Caleb called Lethal League. There's a game called Lethal League Blaze, and this one of the guys who worked on the soundtrack did a couple songs for that game. Maybe that'd be worth looking into. Also, the guy, the same people who worked on that are also doing a Jet Set Radio spiritual successor called Bomb Rush Cyberpunk, which has the soundtrack. It has the music artist on there. So I'm going to send over some of the trailers for the game, so you can check it out. But yeah, I know Jet Set Radio based. Good game.
Also said, Elizabeth, make sure to hack Caleb's Discord to see shrimp gore. Interesting.
I love how polite you are. Get to the point. I really appreciate.
Have you guys I will fight for your favor. Thank you. Have you guys played Republic Commandos? I wonder what would happen if the four of you tried playing. It's multiplayer. Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to discuss a lot more game stuff later because we're running out of time. But also, if you can just say it succinctly, Serge asked, "What's your favorite game, Cage?"
So I'd probably say Super Smash Brothers is my favorite game series.
Nice.
I know it's kind of cheating, but
It's pretty good.
I don't know. It's the one I sunk the most hours into. I like Fire Emblem a lot, but I too wrapped up in Fire Emblem, so I don't play it because of the fact I get too invested. But if Smash Brothers doesn't count, if you want a series that's not a crossover sort of thing, I would probably say either Kirby or Sonic. Those are kind of like the two games that I like the most. That I revisit the most and play. I like a lot of Mario too, but I tend to prefer the 3D Mario much more than 2D Mario the older I get.
Someone asked, "What's your favorite
Yeah.
snail, Cage?" The one of them from Turbo.
Apparently there's like a lot of medieval art of knights fighting giant snails, so those ones.
Whoa, that's kind of cool. Also, that was IDS asking. Wait, we're gonna give IDS 30 seconds to say what his favorite game is. As Lego Rock Raiders PC Edition. Let's go. All right.
Did we?
And my favorite game is
Also, wait, hold on a second.
Neon Cat, the game. Look it up. It doesn't exist.
Also, hold on a second. You guys got you got games, you got streaming. I don't know. Maybe somebody made it on Newgrounds. You got like streaming working on like with your gaming PC now working well.
Decently.
We should totally do a Worm stream soon.
We really should. Yeah. We got to set that
Yeah,
up.
it's like-
We can all play Worms.
It's like you can't have two. You can have two players on your computer, right? And
Yeah,
for
yeah.
that to work.
Yep. Yeah, you really can.
So cool. We could do 4-player Worms. Just
Fire Emblem wraps you up into it by playing. Oh, nah, there might be something. We'll see. Fire Emblem wraps you up into playing it by putting Hot Woman in the game.
Serge said, "Please answer one more question from him, real quick."
All right, Serge, real quick. Your final stream question.
We love
Make
you,
it
Serge.
snappy. We love you. Wraps you into the playing by putting Hot Woman in the game. That's what Cage's model. That's Cage. That's your model for all your video games, right? Put hot women in there.
I mean, it's one of them. I mean, it definitely. I haven't actually leaned into that as much as I could.
Yeah, not really, but a little. I mean, you do have in Pinball Breaker.
I could have made either a bounce. I can make the little tile on this game. I can make it a bouncing babe or fleas. We're going with fleas right now.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Get to the point. That's sweet.
You're gonna make me cry.
Yeah. So,
Aww.
Soon it'll be Mr. and Mrs. Lang.
Yay. Woo. I hope they have a phosphorus wedding. Like the element. Worms wraps you up into playing it by putting hot women in the game. Yep, it really does.
Oh, are you subscribed to Serge?
Are you subscribed? I'm sorry, I'm not. Good night, everybody.
You're awful.
That's a good way to end it.